All right, guys, welcome to Game 6. The Thunder have a chance for the first time in franchise history since moving to Oklahoma City to win the NBA Finals. The Pacers look to force Game 7, the last game in Indiana regardless. If the Pacers win tonight, we will have a Game 7 for the first time in 9 years. The last time we had a Game 7, 2016, when the Cavs played the Warriors in that incredible Game 7. Pacers looking to force 7 here tonight and deny the Thunder a chance at their first title in, for all intents and purposes, franchise history. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. My name is Jarrett9. If you have never been to a JG9 live stream before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the channel with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer about anything and everything. Any donation to get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order they see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this game, the Thunder or the Pacers? We're doing starting lineups right now. Sure know that for today's game, Halliburton is playing no limits restriction. He is good to go, apparently. He's going to tough this one out. No minutes restriction, no limits whatsoever. After not having a single field goal last game, 0 for 6 from the field, looking to bounce back here. The play of the guards last time out for OKC was nothing short of magnificent. Williams and SGA combining for 71 points. Williams, a legacy game, 40 points for him in that one. They absolutely dominated from start to finish in that 11-point win, and we'll see what happens here tonight. But appreciate all you guys tuning in. Every donation during this stream counts double toward you make the call. So you're going to help me decide which game we are calling. We call Mariners, Cubs, Red Sox, Giants, or Braves, Marlins. Which game are we calling on Saturday afternoon? Going to help me decide on that. Happy Juneteenth to all those who celebrate. Absolutely on that. And again, every donation counts as double toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling. I get to your question right away. Anyone donates $50 or more, it is a Thursday night. What this means is that after the game, we're not doing overtime. What it means is that I go do this karaoke thing afterwards with a live band. $50 or more by any one person. I will sing any song you want me to on that list. It should be interesting. Should be interesting for sure. So, appreciate all you guys with that. And again, we do have the Hundo Jack in play as well. So $100 by any one person. I will stream any game you want me to. Obviously, we are doing Game 7. If this does go to a 7th, if not on tap, we will have Mets Phillies Sunday Night Baseball that night as our stream. So appreciate all you guys being here, and let's see what we got on the chat. Marlins playing a pitcher's duel. I've not checked on the Marlins game. No, D-backs won today. Oh, 2-1 in the end of 8th. You're not kidding. That is a pitcher's duel. Man, the Marlins offense has been struggling lately. Marlins offense has really been struggling. How many turnovers will Pacers commit? Over under 15? I would say over. I mean, they had 22 the last game. Usually 15 is a pretty safe bet. Especially against this defense, I would say over. Over usually wins on that one. Not as good as Elemental or Inside Out 2, but still good. Oh, I'm not sure about that then. Especially with How to Train Your... Just in terms of box office, in terms of How to Train Your Dragon coming out at the same time. A lot of competition in that space. It's going to need strong legs. I don't think it's going to open very strong. I mean, if it gets 40 million opening weekend, I'll be impressed. Nat should have fired Martinez regardless. Say they should have. Yep. Got the vote of confidence, but not good. 10-minute hater. Oh, so close to knocking out Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, that PK was so bad. Oh, they had a PK 5 minutes ago, and it just sailed over the bar. Took your time on that one. Panthers back like Stanley Cup champions. Why, God, why? NHL loves Florida, apparently. Halburn, the star of the Pacers, has to play well to force a Game 7. Absolutely. Cannot be held without a field goal. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to you, Joseph. Who needs to hit shots other than Halliburton for this game? That's a great question. I mean, Mathurin, one of the games that the Pacers were great in was the game that Mathurin just went off. He did not look good last game against the Thunder off the bench. 7 points, 2 for 11 from the field. He's got to play better off the bench. Your ratings for the NBA Finals have been quite low once. Wait. No, not my ratings. I'm talking the Nielsen ratings. No, these finals, I'm enjoying these finals. You're talking, I was talking about the Nielsen ratings. The Nielsen ratings are low for this final. My rating is not low. No, I'm enjoying this finals a lot. I'm enjoying this finals. My rating is not low at all. This has been a solid final, especially if we've gone the last few years. I was talking about the Nielsen ratings. Those are low. Not my rating. I'm enjoying this a lot. NHL like Florida have to give the Panthers a 3-piece. Go back to the Lightning. Go back to the Lightning. Oh, good, Colin. Appreciate you, man. Big plans for this weekend. Long way to return TNA Wrestling. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And how's it going, Miles? How's it going, Adrian? Pacers will place their second. The Thunder, not from down under. We will see what happens here. You will see what happens here. Appreciate all you guys being here. We're going to get tip-off underway in just a little bit. Pacers in their signature yellows. Looking to force a Game 7 for the first time in 9 years. Neither of these teams have ever won the NBA Finals before in their current locations. The Pacers, 3-time ABA champions back in the day. Thunder, 1 title, but that was as the Seattle Sonics back in 1979. And obviously, once Seattle gets a team again, like we all think they are, that title will be stripped away from Oklahoma City, and it will revert back to Seattle. So for all intents and purposes, neither of these teams have ever won the NBA Finals before. Cap Bill will come at some point, yes. C.J. Mosley, 5-time Pro Bowler. Call it a career. Heck of a career. Heck of a career. Hall of very good. Hall of very good. Obviously, no chance of the Hall of Fame, but very, very solid player for a long period of time, and he will be sorely missed. He will be sorely missed. OKC in the blues. Indiana in the yellow. 66% of you riding with the Thunder to win this one. And again, if you are a member, we got emojis in the chat. Lord Clayton got an invite to the agreement. Let's go. I want Clay to succeed so badly. I love watching Clayton play, and obviously, as a Florida fan, I love him. Here we go. OKC wins the tip. Game 6 at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse officially underway. And here we go. Pick on the right side, set by Hardenstein. Hardenstein gets it up top, finds Williams. Williams kicks it out. Now driving inside, layup here by Holmgren. Block shot there. Nice block by Turner, but the rebound by Hardenstein. Back to the 2-big lineup for OKC, which they experimented on and off with during this finals. Out of play, last touch by OKC, touch by SGA. Goes as Nembhard getting guarded by SGA, so going to stay with Indiana from underneath. Coastal Carolina sweeps LSU. I mean, they're playing lights out. I think Coastal wins. I think Coastal wins their second title, which is crazy to think about. You know, foul on the inbound as Siakam was trying to get open. I think Hardenstein was involved in that. That should be 1 foul on OKC. Better not get involved with the Sonic's potential return. I don't think he would. I don't think he will. So we'll check this again. We're just trying to come off the screen. Hardenstein ran into... So we're trying to get Siakam open and set the screen, I believe with Neesmith. So 1 free throw off the inbound, and that one is good. Halliburton, quick point to start off after not scoring any in the first half last game. Gets one the easy way there. Inbound to Neesmith by the corner. Dumps it down low to Turner. Turner fades away. That shot rims out, and Holmgren gets the board. He'll feed it to SGA. He'll take it down the floor here for the first time today. Pick on the right side, set by Hartenstein. Tries to split the double, and cannot successfully. Ball's bouncing around there. Nembhard with the steal. Nembhard, Halliburton. He's going to step back open for three, and that one goes in and out. Holmgren gets the board. Halliburton cannot buy a three-pointer as of late. He is now just 1 for his last 12 from 3 over the last 3 games, including this one. Really struggling. Williams with 40 points last game. Gets a pick on the right side from Hartenstein. Hartenstein falls, but Williams able to fire up a 3. No good. Tip back by Hartenstein, and it finds Halliburton. Halliburton is Siakam. Siakam trying to post up by the block, being guarded by Williams. Spins around his man. Kicks it out to the corner. Open for 3. Turner in the corner. That one misses short. Rebound on the play. Poked away by Turner. Last touch by Dort. Going to stay with Indiana as a result. Indiana has not been good from 3 over the course of this series. They've shot under 40% in each of the last 4 games. They start this one off 0 for 2. Corner 3. Contact, no call. 0 for 3 from 3 now is Indiana, as Neesmith misses that one. SGA running the floor now. Crossing over on Nembhard. Gets a pick on the right side from Hartenstein. SGA trying to drive inside by the elbow. Spins around. Loses the handle. Another turnover. That's 2 by OKC today. SGA has been stripped quite a few times. Siakam, Halliburton. He's got the matchup here on the big man on Hartenstein. Looking to drive now. Floats it up, and that one off the back of the rim, no good. So Halliburton starts this game off 0 for 2. Last touch by Siakam. Percent chance this is the last season for Kelsey, I would say 50. Going 50-50 on that. Williams. Feeds out wide to Holmgren. Holmgren pick on the right side by Hartenstein. He loses the handle. Gets it back, though, at 10 on the clock. Crossing over on Siakam. Spins around. Puts up the floater. It's good. 4-1. Okay, see up by 3 early on. Siakam now. No field goals so far for the Pacers. 0 for 3 from 3 thus far. Turner driving inside. Working on Holmgren. Foul. He'll go to the line to shoot, too. Game over in Houston. Yep. My God. Everyone. I love how everyone just collapsed. Literally everyone just collapsed as soon as the final whistle went. Haiti, unlucky to get a point there. Unlucky to get a point. Man, that PK is what's going to kill him. That PK at the end. Playing down 10 men for pretty much the whole game. First free throw, short from Miles Turner. Turner 6 for 7 at the line last game this postseason, shooting 80% from the charity stripe. Can't get the first one to go. Slow start offensively for Indiana. I'm pretty sure I guess doing this game over an ABC. Second free throw, got it. Yeah, hopefully USA carries some momentum from that Trinidad and Tobago game, although I feel less confident now after that, seeing as Haiti almost beat them with 10 men. Dort sets a pick. Williams, behind the back, floats it up on the finger roll, got it to go. He had 40 points last game and 2 quick points here over Neesmith, 6-2. Halliburton taking it down the floor. He crossed over to SGA, trying to drive inside, puts it up on the finger roll off the back of the rim, no good. Halliburton 0 for 3 to start this game. He's missed his last 9 field goals over the last 2 games. He's completely disappeared as of late. Williams driving, puts it up, blocked, out of play. Last touch by Neesmith, staying with OKC. Brown was negotiating for a new stadium site. Crazy the same as not even 25 years old. Yeah, that's just the way it goes nowadays. I get it, though. If it's a dome, you got to host Final Fours, conventions, Super Bowls. I get it. I get it. Spin around his man, and an easy 2-minute slam by Williams. And an early timeout for Indiana as they have no field goals 3 minutes into this contest. Williams with 4 quick points after a 40-point outing last game. It's going to be close. If OKC wins this in 6, who's going to win the MVP? SGA or Williams? Spins around Neesmith off the pick from Hartenstein. And a great start for OKC, up by 6 early on, as Indiana 0 for 6 from the field to start this game. A horrible start for the Pacers. They had just 22 points the first quarter last game. And unfortunately for them, picking up right where they left off. Again, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out a ton on the channel. Tomorrow we're live for the D-backs Rockies game. Saturday we're live for the Make the Call game. Not doing anything Saturday night, because I think I'm seeing Post Malone and Jelly Roll Saturday night. So, nothing Saturday night. Sunday we'll be live for Mets, Phillies, or if this goes 7, we will be doing this game instead. And then the next You Make the Call will start on Saturday. You got until Friday for this You Make the Call. Again, every donation made during this game counts as double. Right now, it looks like Mariners-Cubs is the game that we are going to do, but that can change. Are we going to be calling Rafael Devers' revenge game against the Red Sox? Maybe take some snaps, take some plays at first. J-Dub Finals MVP, I would give it to him. It's close between SGA and J-Dub. I would give it to J-Dub. Personally, I would give it to J-Dub. It won't be unanimous. Personally, I would go J-Dub. All right, this right, Halliburton. This right. The way Halliburton's been playing, it's a big reason why OKC is in front. There'll definitely be some single men for that one. For that concert, at the very least, there will be. Unlike Sabrina Carpenter. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. If you like what you see, folks, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. It does help us out on the channel as we try and grow this community even more. We have a new video dropping tomorrow. It's going to be Jets related. Going back to the 70s. It's going to be Jets related. No chance to start 11. If ain't broke, don't fix it. After a 5-0 game, get some consistency. I get it. Thoughts on Wheezy's new album? Giants album's exorbitant since Devers trade. So far, yeah, it's going to take some time. But thoughts on Wheezy's album? Oh, God, he's lost a step. Peanuts to an Elephant is the worst song I've heard all year. I don't know who let Wheezy and Lin-Manuel Miranda cook, but whoever did, bad move, bad decision. And I like Lin-Manuel Miranda, obviously. I like him, but holy cow. What was he thinking producing that song? What is that? It really is one of those so bad it's good songs. Honestly, if you've never heard Peanuts to an Elephant, it is legitimately so bad it's good. You will crack up the first time you hear that song. It's like, wait a second, what is this backing track? Why is this the backing track to the Fisher-Price Zoo? Why is there an elephant noise every 10 seconds? He needs to retire for real. Yeah, the NFL's looking better and better not giving him the Super Bowl halftime show. Because Wheezy really wanted it. He really wanted it for New Orleans, and he was furious that Kendrick got it. I think they made the right call. 82 World Cup in held in Australia. Would it coincide with the NFL strike and its aftermath? No, it wouldn't have. They wouldn't have played in the fall. They wouldn't have played in the fall. They don't play World Cups in the fall. They're always summer, except Qatar was winter. That was the exception. But they played Southern Hemisphere. Like Brazil, and that was summer. South Africa, that was summer. They play Southern Hemisphere. That wouldn't have coincided with anything. And soccer was on the decline in America in the 1980s anyways, so I don't think it would have made a huge difference if we're talking like ratings-wise. I mean, they showed very few games anyways in America. Nemhard, back underway. 0 for 6 from the field is Indiana so far to start this one off. Nemhard crosses by Williams. Kicks it out wide. Open for 3 in the corner. Neesmith, that one misses. They're 0 for 7 from the field. Compared to the Giants, against where our baseball team doesn't care. I don't blame you. Drive inside now. Hartenstein from the block. Finds Holmgren. Trying to post up on Neesmith. The finger roll. Got it to go. 10-2. Red City hosted the Olympics. No, when City hosted, they were September. They were September. But World Cup's different than Olympics. World Cup's different than Olympics. Nemhard. Up top to Halliburton by the logo. Feeds it down low. Poked away by SGA, but Siakam still has it. Or Turner still has it. Blocked by Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Gets it back. Turner pulls up from the elbow. Siakam, I should say, gets it to go. And finally, after 4 minutes, Indiana gets a field goal. 10-4. You know, the World Cup would not have been in November, December. It was only there one time, and that was in Qatar. Every other time, it's been summer in that. Will it be Game 7? I don't think so, but that would be cool. Williams. Off his foot on the behind-the-back dribble. 3 on the clock. Gets it back. Pulls up from 3 over Siakam. That one misses well short, and Siakam gets the board after a tight defense. Siakam driving inside, working on Dort. Foul and 1. Draws the foul while falling down. He'll go to the line to get one more. The 23rd Ford World Cup will be in the cooler months because of the harsh summer temps. Well, Qatar was a one-time thing. I don't think they're ever going to do a Winter World Cup again. It would be a disaster. Because the Qatar World Cup, the clubs hated it. It was kind of a mess in that regard. The plan for that is summer. The plan for Saudi Arabia is summer. And Qatar's climate's worse than Saudi Arabia. Also, Saudi Arabia's got the stadiums in place. Qatar did not. They had to build everything up. So, just not possible. Free throw is good. 7 through New Wheezy now for some ID. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. If you have to listen to Peanuts through an elephant, my apologies. Siakam with 5. SGA, finger roll, no good. Tight defense there. Siakam does it on the defensive side. Halliburton now. Picks up his dribble quickly, finds his man in the corner. Nembhard for 3. We're all tied up. We're all tied up. An 8-0 run for Indiana. Just like that, they're right back in this thing. SGA picks up his dribble. Euro step. Got it to go on the finger roll. His first field goal, 12-10. And Halliburton will take this one down. He gives it off. Now besides Nembhard. Nembhard gets by Dort. Dort kicks it out. Nesmith. Halliburton up top. Not going to try the 3. Now kicks it out. Nesmith. Corner. Nembhard. Step back 3. He's got another one. Pacers in front for the first time today. At least there are no scheduling conflicts between that, yes. Well, there could have been. There could have been, because remember that the final between Argentina and France went to PKs. Actually, there was a controversy because they had to move the ceremony to FS1 because they had to show the Jaguars-Cowboys game. Holmgren from the elbow, no travel. Now they do go all travel. Clubs let's put on top 40. Well, at least, I mean, Weezy made no dent on the top 40. Weezy made no dent on the top 40. So, stream World Cup games? Absolutely. We're going to do World Cup. Easily, we're doing World Cup. Finger roll. Got it. Nembhard. He's on fire as of late. And OKC. Not going to take a timeout here. So it's now a 3-point game. Williams. Back to Holmgren, now SGA. Trying to work on Nembhard in the corner. He's got Caruso if he wants him. Checking him for the first time. Not going to take him. Instead, it's going to be 1-on-2. Doubled by Turner. Dort swings out. Williams open for 3. Not going to take a driving inside. They're going to get a blocking foul. And Williams will go to the line with 1 on the shot clock. Have the Pacers like a crap woman and great the next. That's basketball for you. Do you think the make a video on that when the Jags play the Cowboys in 26? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, the feet were moving. That's the right call. First foul in Indiana and 2 free throws coming up here for Jalen Williams. Because they had to move the ceremony to FS1 because the game went into PKs. I can't even imagine. I have to feel bad for the producers on Fox NFL Today. First free throw is good. Imagine having the whole show scripted out, and imagine like coming into work and you don't even go on the air. Like Bradshaw Strand, they didn't even go on the air that day. They came all dressed up, went to work, don't even go on the air because they don't show the pregame show because of the final. 1 for 2, hits the first. Williams, last game, 9 for 12 at the free throw line, had 40 points, 14 field goals that game. Second free throw, clanks out, tip back. He goes 1 for 2, and Toppin checking in for the first time. He gets the board. He'll go over to McConnell. McConnell back to Toppin. McConnell checks in, but Halliburton's still out there. So we're going to run the 2-guard set with Halliburton and McConnell and not Nembhard. 3-ball for Toppin. That one good. 3 straight threes made by the Pacers, and it's up to a 5-point game. You know, Pacers are streaky. They are. Williams, guarded by Shepard. Crosses over, feeds it down low. It's a bad pass. Hartenstein gets it back, though. He'll float it up from just in front of the free throw line. It's good. 18-15. Rain delay bomb the ninth. Oh, that sucks. Is it getaway day, too? I think it's getaway day. That sucks. McConnell up top. Toppin. Halliburton. Still looking for his first field goal. He's going to step back for 3. That one's off the mark. Halliburton can out by a bucket. But nice defense there. McConnell keeps it in play. Lackadaisical pass by Williams. He'll find his big man Toppin for 3. You betcha. Toppin 2 for 2 from 3. They've hit 4 of their last 5. Haven't turned it over yet. And they're up by 6. Hartenstein. Looking to find Caruso. Not there. Now he tries to find Caruso. Tipped away by Halliburton. And goes out of bounds with 10 on the shot clock. Most of interest for the Union back with the Ravens, except for a neck injury, decided to retire. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Look, you're in your 30s. Had a heck of a career already. How's it going, Dinesh? Appreciate you tuning in. Caruso going to inbound this ball. In the corner it goes. Pulls it from the block off the bank. Count it. 21-17. McConnell. He'll look to go coast to coast. Had a good game off the bench last time out. McConnell, 18 points. 3-ball. Another one for Toppin. This one, though, no good, but rebound on the play by Turner. He finds Halliburton up top. Finally! Tyrese Halliburton! Welcome to the finals, young man! Come on, let's do a field Mets lose against season over. Oh, man. Do I even show you the image of Pete Alonso working out with Blooper today? Do I even show you that? The air conditioning saved, like, civilization. Without air conditioning, like, some of these places would not be habitable. Do I even show you the image of Alonso working out with Blooper today? Stretching with him? Do I even... Sure, that's gotta make Mets fans happy. Timeout, Oklahoma City. Finally, Tyrese Halliburton gets one to go. He was 0 for 4 to start the game. And this is a man who, over his last 3 games, including this one, was 1 for his last 13. How much of rebounding is luck? I think it depends. If it goes... I think it depends. A ball that comes right back to you? I think if it's in the paint, it's not luck. It's all skill. But if it's a ball that comes back to you, like off the rim and comes back to you, outside the paint, I think that's luck. That's luck. But if it's a ball that's in the paint, no, it's not luck. Like down by the block, that's all boxing out and physicality and whatnot. You know, that better about anyone better conditioning. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Again, every donation counts double toward you make the call, so that's actually $4 on the Cubs-Mariners game. And Indiana's starting to feel it from 3. They're 45%. They made 5 of their last 7. Best NFL rivalry to never meet in the playoffs. Ooh. Oof. Best rivalry to never be a playoff game. Saints-Falcons is always intense. No, that was a playoff game back in the 90s. What am I talking about? That was a playoff game back in the 90s. I was thinking the Breeze Ryan era. Forget that. Scratch that. Scratch what I said. Scratch what I said. Scratch what I said. Has Lions-Vikings ever... I don't think Lions-Vikings has been. Right? I don't think Lions-Vikings has been a playoff game. Why do the 20 to 30 second silent card at the beginning of my videos anymore? Just better for retention that way. It's better. And plus, there's nothing really advertised. It just I show the schedule of events and whatnot. Oh, is he playing with an extra game to play the last few minutes? It's not great so far. Battle of Ohio, maybe that one, yeah. Lions-Vikings, I don't think has been a playoff game. It has not been. Nope. Bengals-Browns, it's a good pick. It's a very good pick. Jaguars-Titans have never been in the playoffs. That's never happened. If you say it has, I don't know what you're talking about. Jaguars-Titans, that's a fun rivalry. No playoff games between the teams ever. Can't think of any off the top of my head. 24-17 your score. Yeah, for many years, Steelers-Browns to me. And then 2002, crazy game. Then obviously the COVID year in 2020. 24-17 your score. Yes, sarcasm detector on. The Hoosiers lead the Sooners by 1 touchdown. 3 touchdowns and a field goal at the timeout with 4:14 to go in the first game. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. As a reminder, we will be doing Game 7 of the Go 7. Loyalty in sports, it's rough. I don't remember Blake Bortles versus Marcus Mariota having divisional round showdown. They were in the divisional round in that one year. Jags, Titans, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. That game never happened. La 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 la. Can't hear you. La 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 la. Caruso, back underway. Gives out to Hartenstein, then gets it back. Catch and shoot 3 off the bench comes Wiggins for the first time. Toppin gets the board. Where it's the lowest division rivalry. That is definitely true. McConnell driving here, puts up the reverse layup. He gets fouled, and TJ McConnell going to go to the line and shoot 2. I guess I can believe that happens. People root for the same player. Yeah, that's the thing with sports. I was alive. I was 2.5. I was 2.5. I wasn't a fan. I didn't know what football was. I was 2.5. First free throw for McConnell. And that one rims out. McConnell this season at the free throw line in the playoffs, 88%. You don't expect him to miss, but he does there. Second one. McConnell goes 0 for 2 that trip. There have been a few times this finals where Indiana goes 0 for 2. Remember what happened in the end of Game 4? McConnell goes 0 for 2 that time. Again, 88% from the line this postseason. But clanks both, and SGA driving inside on McConnell, kicks it up top. Open is Wallace, steps back for 3. No good after getting Nembhard in midair. Rebound by Turner. Toppin. Now it's McConnell. Halliburton not out there this stretch. Dumping it down low for Toppin. Toppin gets fouled on the shot. He'll shoot 2. Foul by Wiggins, and that should put him in the bonus. Favorite hockey team growing up? No. Not really. Not really. Had a soft spot for certain teams, but I didn't have a favorite team. I just like watching hockey. Which, thank God I was not born and raised in Arizona, because the Yotes would have broken my heart. I will root for an Arizona team when they get one. First free throw, Toppin got it. Are you King of the Hill fan? I'm excited for this reboot. I'm excited for this. The Flat Earth Society members all over the globe. The irony in that statement. The irony in that one. Siakam checks in. Turner checks out. White Sox are not good. Even with the power of the Pope on their side. Those are the Penguins. Good team. Second free throw. Got it. Still the Penguins. I mean, it helps when they win. They got good players like Lemieux and Crosby to root for over the franchise history. SGA. Up top to Wallace. Wallace. Gives it off to Wiggins. Wiggins. Pass to SGA by the elbow. Got to pull up while running. No good. McConnell gets the board. It was 10-2 OKC to start this game. A 24-7 run since then. As Siakam, guarded by Caruso. Trying to post up here. He's double. Kicks it out to Shepard. He'll try a 3. And that one not even close. Too much power. Hartenstein gets the board and a foul on Indiana. That's their second. And the Kraken, yeah. I got the Kraken with Seattle. I get that. You're afraid of the backups here? That says a lot. So that was a rough time. Is this the free throw line for both teams crazy? Yep. It is. That's sometimes the way it goes. Caruso will inbound this one. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. SGA will take it down the floor with 2:50 to go in the first. SGA driving on Mathurin, checking in for the first time, floats it up. It's an air ball. Great defense there, and Toppin gets the rebound. Toppin gives it off to Nembhard. He'll kick it out in the corner. McConnell thought about trying a 3, instead going to whip it across the floor to Siakam. Siakam fakes the pass to Toppin in the corner. Now fades away from the elbow. Floater, no good. High arcing shot. Caruso gets the board. Transition 3. Count it. Lead down to 6. On the transition 3. Nembhard being guarded by Wiggins. Trying to drive on the baseline. Puts up a pass in the corner to Toppin. He's got 2 3-pointers today. Can't get a third. That one misses short. Rebound by Wallace. He'll find SGA. SGA. Crossing over. He's going to try a 3 off the dribble. That one clanks out. Rebound by Mathurin. Strong board there. Siakam. Trying to drive. Puts it up. He gets fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. I think we shoot all at the same time. It's a game of runs. In regards to the 2022 World Cup, they switched the show in my market of Texas Cowboy Jaguars game. Yes. Yeah, they switched it in New York too. It's the national game. It was the national 1 o'clock. Met should sell fiction on that. Yeah, sloppy first score for the Thunder so far, but they're right in this. Yeah, Cowboys Jaguars was a great game. The first half was crap. The first half, I was like, really, this is the national game that we are all subjected to? Like, oh my God, the people are seeing us just lay an egg. And then second half, we somehow won. I don't know how we got the ball back. I remember when Trevor fumbled that ball. When Trevor fumbled while running instead of sliding. I remember him fumbling. I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's the most heartbreaking way to lose. And then we somehow got the ball back. And then I didn't celebrate on the Rayshon Jenkins pick. I didn't even celebrate because I was like, that ball definitely hit the ground. I was like, there's no way. That ball hit the ground. 2 free throws are good. Mathurin 2 for 2 that trip. I was like, that ball definitely hit the ground. I'm not celebrating because why get your hopes up? They're going to probably go for it on 4th down. They're going to get our defense has been crap. Wiggins kicks down the corner, tipped away by Nembhard trying to find Caruso. Staying with OKC. Yes, a clone shatter, had vegetable. Yeah, there you go. There's the celery. That counts. That counts. And then I saw the replay. And then I just ran around my house. I was like, oh my god, we just won the game. I saw the replay of it not hitting the ground. I'm like, oh my god, I cannot believe that. SGA fades away. Got it. From the free throw lines. Down to 6 again. Mathurin. Just 4 points on 2 for 6 shooting for SGA. McConnell. Pick on the right side. Set from Siakam. Kicks it out in the corner. Toppin now back to McConnell. Working the baseline. Reverse lay-in. Nice defense there by Holmgren. 7'1", former first-round pick. Makes his presence known. And under a minute to go in the first, SGA spins. Tries to kick it out to Holmgren. It's a bad pass. Mathurin going to try and run the floor. Bounce pass. No look. Top in. Layup. No good. Mathurin the tip in. No good. Third chance. Not going to have one. They blow the 2-on-1. And Wiggins gets it. Going to SGA. SGA on the block. He's double. Puts up the shot. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Mets are one of the most fraudulent 21 above 500 team ever. You know how much it would kill to be a fraudulent team 21 above 500? You know how much it would kill to be a fraudulent team at 21 above? As a D-backs fan, do you want to know? They abandoned the mini finals trophies? Thank God. Yeah, the final script looks good. The clip art trophies look terrible. SGA, first free throw, no good. Obviously, we know it can get to the line. Was 13 for 14 at the line last game. My God, 40. Will Travis Harden go out for the first regular play of the regular season? Yes, he will. He'll be starting. He'll play both ways. He's going to play 100 snaps per game. Second free throw is good. Like, why would the Mets sell? There's no reason to sell. Why would you spend $750 million on a player than sell when you're in the playoffs? Halliburton. Checks back in, kicks it a top and down low, gets into binding the restricted area, but nice defense there. Gets it back, though, and Toppin blows the layup. Shot clock turned off. SGA can hold for the last shot. 5 points for SGA to start this quarter. He'll hold here for the last shot. You have to go 62-0, yep. 7 on the clock. Pick on the right side, set from Wiggins. SGA splits the double. Puts it up. Nembhard tries to draw the charge. Can't get it. SGA goes around him. 7 points for SGA. 28-25. Mathurin, a wild shot off the top of the backboard from half court. And we go to the second. Pacers led by a bunch at one point. After a 20-7 run. It's now down to 3. Come on with another tour. Easy schedule. Miracle pitching. Season over now. The season's not over. The season is not over. Look, miracle pitching. Look, you don't have an ace. I will give you that. The Mets don't have an ace. There are obviously things that need to improve. Obviously, the DH spot has been an albatross. I'll give you that. The DH spot's been an albatross. There's no ace. But I like the bullpen. It's consistent 1 through 5. Like, I get it. Name the 5 best run franchises of the past 2 administrations. Started 2017, ended 24. Well, the Chiefs, the Rams, I would even say Chiefs, Rams, Eagles. That's easy. Niners. And I might even go the Bucks. on that one. Having the Yankees, their offense just went kaput. Why are fouls ever called the buzzer? Usually half court's going to be blatantly obvious. Blatantly obvious for half court. Let's say 45-117. Yes, they will. Still pains for D-backs fans winning 89 games and still not even make a 3-team wildcard. Yeah. Yeah, no, look, we're 500. We are 500. I'm sweating bullets these next 9 games. I'm willing to hit the panic button if we go below 500 in the next 9. I'm willing to hit the panic button. We've got the 3rd hardest schedule to start the year off. Now we get the 8th easiest the rest of the way. And we got 3 against the White Sox, or 3 against the Rockies, 3 against the White Sox, 3 against the Marlins. If we go below 500, I'm willing to say sell. You have to take advantage of that stretch. You have to. You got the ace of the deadline. Exactly. There are going to be teams that are selling. Trust me. When July comes around, these teams are going to look very different. these teams will look very different coming July. Teams are going to be selling that we didn't think at first. Teams are going to be in the market that we didn't think at first. It's a long season. The Mets are in a very good spot. I know they haven't been playing great as of late. Overreacting to a bad stretch in the season of games for half the days of the year is a bit dramatic. I don't know when you're at 500 right now, and you play your next 9 against 3 of the worst teams in baseball, and your whole pitching staff is dead. It's more because half the guys have Tommy John. Yeah, gotta go at minimum 6-3. Minimum 6-3. Ideally 7-2. But minimum 6-3. I don't think it's an overreaction. I actually don't think for the D-back MLB deadline, usually July 31st. I don't think it's an overreaction. I don't think this one, for when I'm talking about the D-backs, I don't think it's an overreaction to say the next 9 you have to have a winning record. Otherwise, your season's over. With how competitive the NL is, you're not winning the division. With how competitive the wild card is, with how easy the schedule is. And if everyone was healthy, I would not be saying that. If everyone was healthy, problem is that all our pitchers are dead. Our setup man is out. Our closer is out. Oh, you're talking about Mono. Okay, that's different. Okay. I was going to say, when you're 500, your next 9 games are against the Rockies, Marlins, and White Sox. If you go below 500 there, and you're below 500 at the halfway point after playing that. Next 9 prediction? Knowing this team 4-5. Knowing this team 4-5. But I'm going to guess 5-4. Mathurin. Pulls up from 3. That one, no good. Again, Mathurin struggled last game tremendously off the bench. 2 for 11. Can't get that one to go. 75% he ran with the Thunder. SJ fades away and got it to go from the elbow. Keep making dress moves. People keep seeing them. Yep, it's going to make a lot of money. Going to make a lot of money. Deadline should be August 31st. Well, they used to have a deadline back then. Finger roll got it to go. Later it's makes it easier to buy. Out wide, Cameron Williams checking in for the first time. I think August is the deadline for... they're going to get an offensive foul on SGA, I believe. Yeah, they go 7-2, then go 4-5. I mean, we lost the series to the Pirates, so... Fact or fiction, D-backs put up double digits in a losing effort again. Oh, fact. 100% fact. They almost lost today. They were up 9-1. And they almost lost. McConnell, from the block, fades away, got it to go. Yeah, I'm not sure what the delay is in the Gold Cup. Not sure what the issue is here. Man, that is a depressing crowd for a game involving the U.S. 3 ball by Williams, no good. Mathurin gets the board. Mathurin loses the handle, gets it back. They're going to call double dribble. I thought that was touched. I thought that was touched by Wiggins. And now we're going to win the Gold Cup. Even like literally it was 9-1. It got to 9-5 in the 8th with a runner on first and 1 out and Descalfini looking terrible. Ground into a double play, thank God, and then we were okay. But we had to warm up Beeks and Miller. We had to use Miller in the 9th of a game that was 9-1. And now they're going to change the call. They're going to say it was tipped by the Thunder, so no double dribble. Raffle was long out from NBC. It was. Yeah, Super Bowl 32 was the last time they had one. Waivers out instead of August. Yes. Yeah, that's the deadline for waivers. How do you lose after leading 9-1 in the big leagues? Well, they almost did. I mean, look, the Orioles led 8-0 yesterday and lost 12-8. The D-backs trailed by, 6 runs against the Braves earlier this year, and they came back and won. It's baseball. Mathurin kicks it out wide. Corner 3, Turner. No good. SGA tips it back, but it goes right back to Mathurin. Gets the board. Nembhard back to Mathurin, dumping it down low, trying to post up on Williams. Turner resets. He stepped on the baseline, though, before finding McConnell out of play. Turnover, and going back to OKC. The Cowboys, Jaguars, OT game, cold story, 3-4 comeback, and the Patriots game-ending lateral all occurred the same week. Yeah, that was a fun week. Williams. To the elbow it goes. SJ starting to find a rhythm after a slow start. Gets Nembhard in midair. Open pull-up jumper. Got it. SGA on a tear right now. Ever since the last minute of the first, he has been on fire. He's up to double figures. 11 points for him. In the corner, Turner. Turner. Layup. No good. Matherin gets the board, goes out of play. Last touch by Matherin. Wiggins lets it go out. And it goes back to OKC. You know, D-backs games will make you question your sanity. D-backs games are just heart attack central half the time. Williams. Working the baseline, gets Turner in midair and gets it to go. Timeout on the floor as the lead is down to just 1 with 9:28 to go in the first half. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. We are live for all the games during this NBA Finals. We're not going to do overtime tonight. Just keep that in mind. We do have emojis in the chat if you remember. Should note, members-only Q&A stream. The next one is on Tuesday. Tuesday for members-only Q&A stream. Yeah, Williams looked good. Williams looked good there. Again, a $50 donation by any one person. I will sing any song with a live band on this list. Has Turner in these games at 4 rebounds and 7 for 3 center. It was like the Roy Hibbert Eastern Conference Finals. SGA, I mean, he is a superstar. He's a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's an MVP. He's an MVP. Now, I like the Magic Johnson definition of superstar. I like that definition. I don't know if you heard what Magic Johnson said on First Take the other day, but he had a very good definition of a superstar. And that definition is you can sell out the arena on the road. So like LeBron, Curry. Like, it's a more exclusive club, but I get that definition. In that sense, he's not a superstar. But in the sense of a player that is a Hall of Famer that can take over a game and MVP, absolutely. Thoughts on Shedeur? Yeah, Mets blew a 6-run lead against the Nets in 2018. Yes. And the Phillies blew a 6-run lead, I believe, against the Mets a few years later. Thoughts on Shedeur speeding problems lately? He's an idiot. If you get caught speeding once, that's one thing. But if you get caught speeding the very next week in the same exact state, going even faster, you know, well, he did 91 earlier. He did 91 and a 65 earlier, which, okay. I mean, 91 and 65, that is fast. But I'm not going to hate on the guy so much for that. If that was his only infraction. 91 to 65, I get it. I get 91 to 65. I'm not going to act like that's criminal speeding. I'm not going to act like that's insane. 91 to 65, I'm not going to let he who's never done that cast the first stone. Like I get that. But after you get caught speeding once, to then the very next week do 41 over and hit triple digits, that's a problem. That's a problem. 91 to 65 for your first offense, I get it. Not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. If you're not impaired, I get it. To go 41 over the very next week in the same exact state and hit triple digits, which I can safely say I've never hit triple digits. I think most of us have not hit triple digits. That's stupid. That's really stupid. That's dangerous. So, to ignore the court date, I don't know about that. Probably Roto Driver learned that little bit of prank called him again. Probably. Or he stole the car from the Fried Wide prompt. Yeah, that I'm gonna have to do a JJ. I'm gonna revive AG9 News. I gotta do a video on that because that's insane. Right, at least seriously do what Ruggs did. Thank God. Best I've done 95. I think the best I've done is like 95, 96. And that wasn't like a 75. Former vice president was CEO of an oil company that shares the same with a prominent player on the Pacers. Ooh. Former vice president. I don't know. That's a good question. NBA officially recognized ABA stats? Yes, they should. Trying 40 over the speed limit is good. It shows awareness. It shows a desire to get to the practice facility first. Vested is like 70? Really? McConnell. Hopefully you're in the right lane on that one. Hopefully you're not in the left lane in the HOV lane. Fades away, got it. Because, I mean, they're a place where the speed limit is 75. So, where are you driving? The fastest you did is 70. Because 75 is a speed limit some places. Foul on the shot there. Williams got a line shooting too. Did over 90 when Matana no speed limit in the 90s. Oh, heavens, so I never go. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Halliburton? Oh. Oh, I thought you meant the last name of the vice president. Oh, I've never heard of that. No, I've never heard of that. Right, 96 would have a car tote? Yeah. 30 over you get, yeah. 30 over is usually criminal. And 41 is, I mean, that's insane. First free throw good for Williams. National speed limit 55 due to the 73 oil crisis. Yeah, that's insane. I feel like that's insane. Like for open roads, like highways, 55 is not. How's it going, Ben? A prom was great with me walking a girl home holding a dress and bag phone and heels. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Good for you, man. Good for you. That's a fun prom story. Halliburton. That's the night you're not going to forget. McConnell fakes the three, driving on Caruso. Now tries to dump it down low to Tony Bradley checking in for the first time. Fades away from three. It's an air ball off the side of the backboard. Shot clock violation. Braves wants to get better on that 6-1. Let's go, baby. Yanks had a 3-second rain delay. God. Yeah, James Bond fans. I think in the UK they probably exist. I highly doubt America. Wait, failed to appear for an arrangement back on Monday. Okay. That was the inspiration for I Can't Drive 55. Did not know that's why. Right, not a DeLorean, at least. Not a DeLorean. Williams. Loses the handle. Can Bradley keep from going out of play? Well, he cannot, but it's going to be Indiana ball. Right, literally hours after that, ignoring it. That's insane. Put up the tarp and immediately roll it back. Good call. They know how to read a weather radar. McConnell, another good game off the bench for him after last game. Fades away, gets it to go, 36-33. He's got 8 points already after having 18 off the bench last time. Wallace, from the elbow, loses the handle. McConnell gets the block. McConnell gives it off to Halliburton. Cross it over, now steps back for three. He's got 1 3 today, make it 2. Tyrese Halliburton. 39-33. Pacers up by 6. And they'll get an offensive foul at OKC. See what the call is. I didn't see any contact. Here we go. This is the replay that we want. Yeah, there's the push. He extended the arms. Easy call. Easy call on Nesmith. Easy call. More than one James Bond song? I know you're beautiful. I know the Weird Al parody. You're pitiful. That never got. Okay. Curling 225 is specifically telling you a problem. That's awesome. I'm glad you you're such a fan that you want to tell me. I'm glad. I really appreciate that. You have no idea how much it means to me, man. I'm glad that you felt the need to tell me. That's awesome. Really appreciate you, man. And that sound like I remember my senior prom. Seems like you had a lot more fun than I did. No, that was the right call. He pushed, like, he literally extended the arms. McConnell feeds away over Hartenstein. Can't get the friendly roll. Rebound by Bradley. Gets it to go on the putback. Tony Bradley didn't play the first 4 games of this finals. Off the bench here. Lead up to 8, and the Thunder need a timeout. From a Thursday, he's in the UK, so not sure if someone's driving the car for him. At this point, yeah. Pacers are feeling injured with the Thunder. Thunder, every time they cut it close, the Pacers extend the lead. How's it going, Bobby? Job did something stupid. Managers oh. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Oh, no. They did not do that. Oh, that sounds like something straight out of The Office. No. Is Michael Scott your manager? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'm sure HR had a field day with that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, God. Yeah, that's an I'm sorry what right there. Oh, my God. Did they have multiple food or was it just watermelon? Like, did they have, like, a whole array of foods? Like, that was one of them? Or did they only bring watermelon? I've never used cruise control. Right, you see, yeah, I'm getting a screen installment in the next week or two. Like a screen, not screen protector, something like that. Like, I at least get it if they had, like, multiple foods and, like, had a bunch of different, like, they had an array of stuff like cupcakes and cookies and other fruits and whatnot. Like, you have, like, cake with watermelon, like, something like that. But if that was all they brought, if they just brought one food and that, oh, God. Oh, my God, that is bad. Juneteenth is the day that slavery officially ended. Yeah, Juneteenth is the day that slavery officially ended in the United States. It's the day the last slave was freed. Important day in our history. Oh, no, not really. Oh, God. I was going to give your manager the benefit of the doubt. Now I can't. Oh, Jesus. No. That is terrible. Did not think that through. Did not think that through. Yeah, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. Alright. Yeah, so it's the text for the slaves. Yep. The day that slavery officially ended in the United States. Which, thank God for that. Oh my God. No one thought that through. Oh my God, that's amazing. Public holiday? It used to not be. Now it is. Now it is. So for years it wasn't. I think it's been a federal holiday for the last, what, 4 years? 5 years? I think it's the last 5 years. You're not wrong there. Not wrong there, Sports Talk. I think it's been a federal holiday for the last 5 years. It used to not be. And now it is. What are they at? 21? Or 22? It was fairly recent. Right, all the banks are closed. Yeah. Then we get 4th of July in 2 weeks. Holy cow, that flew by. All right, back underway here. Yes, it's 2020. Okay, so 5 years. All right, perfect. Yeah, I didn't know if it was 20 or 21. I forget if it happened during COVID. SGA posted up by the elbow. Kicks it out. Holmgren open for three. Line drive off the backboard. No good. Dort can't get the rebound. He's been quiet today. McConnell will pick it up. Driving on Caruso now. McConnell crossing over. Trapped in the corner. Feeds it back to Neesmith. Back up top to Toppin. Nembhard. Pick on the left side. Set by Bradley. So all the backups in right now for Indiana. Travel on the play. Or a good amount of backups. Oh, 21. Okay, I was going to say 21. America's too many holidays done for August. I don't know if we have too many holidays. I don't know if we have too many holidays. I mean, average it's out to about one a month. That's not bad. Starts on America. I'll probably play it on stream. I'll play God Bless America on stream like I did for Memorial Day. SGA. Doubled. Loses the handle. McConnell with the swipe. Nembhard's got it. Finds McConnell. McConnell no look pass to Toppin. Toppin. Falling away. Layup no good. But McConnell gets the board. Tiptoes the baseline. Kicks out top in the corner. And they'll reset with Nembhard. Trying to drive on Caruso. Step back three. Off the rim. No good. Tip back by Holmgren. And after a bit of ping pong falls to Wiggins. Wiggins. Bad pass to Holmgren, but SGA's got it. He's in the right spot at the right time. Back to Holmgren. He'll look to drive here on Bradley. Puts up the layup. No good. Bradley, tight defense there. Going to the grounds against McConnell. He's been phenomenal today. McConnell gets another board. He finds Nembhard. He'll drive on Wiggins. Feeds it. Bradley, layup, foul. 2 free throws coming up. Baseball marathon, 4th of July. Well, the D-backs play at home. The D-backs play at home, so we're probably not going to do a night marathon. It's very hard side. Oh, man. Oh, I work every day. I work holidays. I work every day. At this point. I don't take days off unless I go on vacation. Like, I don't take days. Does do Rockies White Sox be right? We'll do the hot dog eating contest. We'll do that. D-backs play at home, so I'll probably do one baseball game and hot dog. I'll figure something out. First free throw for Bradley. Got it. Definitely very physical this game. McConnell checks out after a long shift, a great shift. You have Bradley 2 for 2 at the line in the last game. Hits the first here. Santana got into an argument with a Pirates fan from the bullpens in Detroit. He then tried jumping up and taking... Oh, God. Wait. I'm going to check this out, the commercial break. Did the fans say something? How many hours a week do I work? Basically, every hour that I'm not sleeping. Out of play. He goes 1 for 2 that trip. Basically, every hour that I'm not sleeping. With it out, my shoes didn't cooperate tonight. Oh, man. That sucks. Yeah, dress shoes sometimes hurt like that. I know the feeling. Bench is clear between Padres and Dodgers. I'm going to say fact after what's been brewing the last few games. Hartenstein, alley-oop, Holmgren blows the alley-oop dunk. He blows the dunk top and gives it off to Nembhard. In the corner, 3, Neesmith. What a play in transition. Double-digit lead, largest lead for the Pacers today. Instead of the alley-oop dunk, the Pacers run the floor quickly and up by 12. SGA. 5 to go. Foul. He'll shoot 2. We're not talking triple digits per week. Are we talking triple digits per week that I'm working? It's a lot. It's a lot. The John Boy Challenge, where I watch all the baseball games every day and catch them on the others in the meantime. Get 2 hours sleep at night, but see every game of the season and year. I do that during football season. No, that was not true. The Dodgers denied them entry. That was not true. That was not true. The Dodgers put out a statement. That was not true. First free throw, good. Yeah, how many hours of sleep do I get? Or no, I get a good amount of sleep. I would say we're talking a solid 13 hours a day. I'd say 13 hours a day. Yeah, we're going to do a weekend of life vid for the off season. It's definitely busier during football season, but I would say a solid 13 hours a day. Second free throw, good. Because basically, I get ready for the stream. I stream. I usually do 2 streams a day. The streams, usually it's about 6 hours combined. Up top, Siakam. Catch and shoot 3. That one does not hit the rim. Falls for Joe, and then SGA's got it. You know, it doesn't feel like work. SGA kicks it up top to Dort. Dort going to try catch and shoot 3. He falls down. No foul. Rebound by Hartenstein. He loses the handle. Joe gets it. Goes off his foot. And then stolen away. Halliburton. They have a 3-on-2 in the corner. 3-ball. Neesmith. Got it. Largest lead for Indiana this series. Timeout on the floor. 48-35. Yeah, Michael Bennett. Yes. Michael Bennett. That was the guy. J-Bucks. Or no, that was Quinn Jefferson. Michael Bennett started it. Michael Bennett started it. Quinn Jefferson was the one trying to go in the sands. Yeah, but usually my schedule is I will... Typical day. It was Quinn Jefferson, yep. Typical day, I will get up, get the stream done, or get ready for a stream, set everything up for the stream, do that, start work on the video after the stream, and then work on the next vid. Yeah, I don't know how there wasn't a foul call the other end. But usually what happens is I will start the next vid before I go to bed. So I'll post the vid at 8 o'clock Eastern time, so 5 o'clock my time. And I'll be up till 6 o'clock, and I'll work for that hour on the next video, finding a topic so that I can sleep on it and think it while I sleep what I want the script to be, what footage do I want for this. So that's usually what I do. That's usually my plan. Yeah, Helical D. Westbrook, oh man. That throw by Bortles to Cole was the best throw I've seen Bortles make. That was the 75-yarder in stride. The best throw I've ever seen Blake Bortles make. I mean, that was... Bortles had his moments. That 3-game stretch against the Seahawks, Colts, and Texans, there were few quarterbacks in football better than he was. Like, that was on a rope. Mike Boone... Oh, that gets a bang? Really? No, then tonight or tomorrow, regarding the Mets 6 team losing to, ownership management needs to not care for the team. Mets fans need to stop showing up. They'll make some changes. They'll option some guys. They'll bring some guys up. Back underway. Williams. Pick on the right side from Hartenstein. Williams. Dumping it down low to Hartenstein. Floats it up. That one foul. It was touched by Nembhard. He'll shoot 2. How's it go, Jacob? Appreciate you tuning in for this one. As we call the finals. 3rd foul on Indiana. Yeah, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out on the channel. Wait, my son wakes up at 7 a.m. just to hear himself talk. Wouldn't be able to get off at work at 1 a.m. each day. Oh, man. At least your son's talking. Where the KD goes. I'm going to say Houston. When Seattle was on a 10-0 run tie the game, yes, because Corey Grant fumbled the kickoff. Yeah, because Corey Grant fumbled the kickoff, and then it was the, I think 2 plays later, Russell Wilson threw a fade. It was a back shoulder to the right side of the end zone. I'm like, oh, crap. Like, I felt it imploding at that point. I felt the implosion at that point. And then the very first play off the kickoff, Keelan Cole, 75 yards. I'm like, oh, God, this team is different. The second half was insane. Yeah, the first half was very quiet. And that was one of the few times we wore a teal alternates. That was one of the few times we wore the teal alternates. Mets prediction, 90-72. Reminds me of Game 4, OKC was scored from 3 and pulled away at the end. Game is never over for the Thunder. Nope, and vice versa for the Pacers. Yeah, that game was nuts. Then we kind of botched the clock management at the end. Because we had that game won. We had that game wrapped up. What was it, 27-10? We had that wrapped up. The Seahawks scored 2 quick touchdowns. I don't know what we were doing. Like, the Seahawks scored 2 in like the final 4 minutes. I'm like, okay, what is going on? And Fournette to get a first down. If Fournette didn't get that first down, I think the Seahawks win that game. And then who knows what happens after that. But that was almost one of the biggest choke jobs in Jags history. Pacers are challenging the play. They're challenging the foul. Let's see. Was there contact on Hartenstein? Oh, there was nothing. Unless they're saying he didn't give him space to land. No, he pulled the foot back. No, he didn't land on him. He pulled the foot back. There was no contact. There was no contact. And Turner gave him space to land. This should be overturned. This should be successful. He gave him a spot to land. There was no contact. Brock to St. Louis back in the 60s for a pitcher. Didn't even play 1 season. Good trade. Good trade. Sure that did not hurt the Cubs in any way whatsoever. Yeah, Jefferson tried to... Yes, that... Because basically what happened was... What happened after that was we were taking some knees. Michael Bennett tried to swipe Brandon Linder at the knees. We didn't take kind of that. A brawl broke out. A fight started happening. Jefferson got ejected, and then a fan threw a cup onto the field to target Jefferson, and then Jefferson tried to go into the stands. Yeah, I wonder what Walkup is going to do. Good challenge? Yeah, they won it. They won the challenge. There was no contact. There was no contact there. And Halliburton will take it down the floor. Right call. Halliburton picks up his drill, finds Siakam. Siakam. Nembhard. Back up top to Nesmith for 3. Line drive, but no good. And SGA gets to the board. Pick on the right side from Hartenstein. Out to Williams, fakes the 3. Now open for 3 off the dribble, but can't get it going. OKC just 1 for 10 from 3. Who touched it last? They're going to say Hartenstein touched it last. What does Mark have to do if they have to motivate? They're just going to get the 3s to fall. That's really all it comes down to. I mean, they're 1 for 10 from 3. They got good looks, too. They just got to get the 3s to go in. Siakam, loses the handle, gets it back. Finds Nesmith, foul, and 1. Up to a 15-point lead. As Nesmith will try to extend this Indiana lead to the largest of the series. Holmgren checking for Hartenstein, who has not done a whole lot today. Caruso checks in as well. I would assume for Joe. And that's the right call. There's clear contact there with the shooting arm. Clear contact there. Pacers venue, yes, it was. Everything was in Indiana. It's funny, Lucas Oil actually had 2 things. Hypo came back from down 15 with the bench, too. Pacers, though, on a 17-2 run. Remember, it started off 10-2. OKC. Since then, a 49-25 run. It's been all Indiana as we look to force the first game 7 in 9 years. Driving here. Finger roll. Got it. Williams on the hard drive down to 14. I want to stick to that formula. I mean, they're getting good looks from 3. It's not like they're jacking up random 3s. Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Working on Holmgren. Has the quickness advantage and able to cross over by Holmgren too easy. Had him isolated one-on-one. Right, that settled down. Yep. SGA now. Fades away from the Indiana logo. Got it. Over Siakam on the baseline. 14-point game. 2:50 to go in the half. Nembhard. Takes it down. Out wide to Halliburton. Now in the corner. Back to Halliburton. Gets a pick on the left side from Turner. Trying to work on Caruso. He'll pull from 3 from the arena logo. Got it! 3 threes for Halliburton. What a bounce back game for him. From the arena logo, largest lead for the Pacers this series, up by 17. Holmgren, he's going to try 3. Blocked by Turner. Turner gets the rejection, and it goes to Halliburton. Halliburton spins around his man. Behind the back, dribbling foul. Reach and foul on Dort. That's 3 on OKC. Halliburton starting to find a rhythm. 3 3-pointers today. Starting to find his groove. He's up to 10. And on the floor, after being minus 13 last game, plus 20 today. What a difference a game makes. That kind of game, we'll see. Nembhard gives it off. Turner driving. Blocked from Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Stays with Indiana with 2:02. Blocked from behind by Caruso. And he holds on. It's back to OKC, yes. Game 7's back in OKC. This is the last game in Indiana regardless. Inbound from underneath. Bounce pass down low. Siakam lays it in. No backboard needed. 19-point game. Indiana pulling away. What do I calculate real-time plus minus like that? I have the ESPN box score. Williams crossing over. Puts up the shot. He's fouled in. 1. Nice job there by Williams over Nesmith. Yeah, but basically ESPN has a real-time box score, so I'll just look at that if I ever need to. Mets have to trade Lindor at the deadline? Oh, I don't see that. I'm not sure how you trade Lindor. Yeah, I'm not just making the numbers up out of thin air. My monitor, I have like so many tabs open in terms of rosters and stats and real-time stuff. Like I have so much open. Free throw is good. Converts to the N1. 1:45 to go. 16-point game. Halliburton. He's got 3 threes today. He's feeling confident. He's from the logo, arena logo again, but he's doubled this time. So it's a feed up top to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. He's at the arena logo. Is he feeling it? Gonna try driving inside. Floats it up. Good. Halliburton. Thoughts on the trophy that could be removed? I like the script logo better. The script logo is way better. The trophy one looked like Microsoft 97 clip art. It looks so bad. The finals one looks natural. I wish it was permanent. I wish it was like actually on the floor, not digitized, but I'll take it. Holmgren, 7 on the clock. Trying to work here on Turner. Loses the handle. Tight defense going up straight from Turner. In the corner, Halliburton does not take the 3. Working on Caruso. Spins around his man. Fades away from the block. Does not draw the foul. Dort gets the board. Yeah, I can't wait to see the injury report. I cannot. Do I identify what player holds the ball? No. No, that's just my eyes. Halliburton. No look pass. The slam! Siakam! Put it on a poster! Oh my goodness! Indiana plus 10 in turnovers. None more emphatic than that. Siakam with the slam of the finals. SGA now. Finger roll while falling down. Tip in, no good. Holmgren gets the board. Shot clock resets to 12. Holmgren spins around Turner. Fades away from the Indiana logo. No good. And Siakam gets the board. 10 on the clock. Up by 20. Can they make it more? Nembhard, 5. Feeds it to the elbow to Siakam. Posted on Caruso. Fades away. End the half in style. Buzzer beater for Siakam. The Pacers lead by 22. Who saw this one coming? Indiana. 24 minutes away from forcing a Game 7 for the first time in 9 years. What a shot by Siakam. Finishes the half with 13. One of 3 players in double figures for the Pacers alongside Nembhard and Halliburton. Meanwhile, the Thunder can't get anything going. Williams and SGA combined for 31. The rest of the team 11 points combined, just 3 points off the bench. I'll put a poll up. Does this surpass the Mavs for the grittiest title ever? Oh, I don't know. I don't know on that. I mean, the Mavericks title to beat what was a super team. But it would be pretty gritty. It'll be pretty gritty. A monster run. Again, this game started off 10-2. A 62-30 run for Indiana. Wow. You know, I don't need, like, a thing to identify who's got the ball. I don't need that. %, 85% odds of winning. Again, we will do Mets-Phillies Sunday night. But if the Pacers hold on, obviously we're going Game 7. Switch over to Gold Cup right now. Yes, I have the game on my big screen too. I'm watching the Gold Cup right now as well. We'll call a little bit of Gold Cup. Why not? Right? Why not? Why not? We'll call it some Gold Cup action. Yeah, 2011 Mavs, I think. Yeah. The best. Alright, so we'll call a little bit of Gold Cup in the meantime. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out on the channel. So we try and grow this community even more. So we'll do some Gold Cup action. Why not? It's still nothing at the 33-minute mark in that one. All right. Alabud in the attacking third. And we're at halftime of this game right now, so we're going to do a little bit. Tries to feed it out wide. Finds his man. Finds Yaya. Yaya being doubled. Give it to the corner of the box. Trying to get across and now going to reset. Goes back to midfield for Al-Amri. Pacers choke to see the worst 5-run franchise for the best administrations. Browns, Jets, Giants. I think the Titans have to be in the running for how they depleted their team for no reason. I would also say Jaguars. U.S. Open, happy for Spawn. That putt was insane. That's the best putt I've seen at the Open in years. Looks like we have an injured player for the Sods. Madrashi looks down, number 26. You ever saw one of the best announcers of the 2000s because he always go goal, 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 just when he left the way he said it? Oh, man. Fox used to have an announcer who was very good in Spanish, but they had him do English broadcasts. It was so funny. Because he was like his enthusiasm was infectious. I love the guy. Forget his name, but he was like so not conventional. Like there was one thing where it was a free kick and he was like, "Do you like angles?" I'm like, "Okay." Like I don't know what that means. The 5 of the 10 active teams with longest droughts include teams that have never won. All right. Longest active droughts. Maple Leafs have to be up there. Maple Leafs have to be up there. For sure. Assuming there's a lot of Canadian teams on that list. Hey, what do you think about this one? Islanders have to be on there. Chesapeake return, thank God. Last year's tournament was a sham. Or last year's contest was a sham. Penguins are a good play for that. Okay. I would think the Islanders from the 80s. I would think the Maple Leafs are definitely on there. His actually out's insane. I would go... The Jets technically, right? The Jets technically. I guess the Jets technically count? I would say the Flames and the Senators. USA working around the Whites. Ream. Richards. Back to Ream. On the near side by midfield. Ream trying to deliver a pass. Trying to get the run. Out-muscles him. And USA in the attacking third now. PA gives it off. Arvston. Stolen away. No foul. Back to the Saudis. In the back. Madu. We're going to get rid of it. Finds his man. Alisson. Alisson back to the keeper. Pressure, tight pressure applied by the U.S. How's it going? Interstate from South Indiana. Let's go. Did I see this coming? No, not 22-point lead. No, not at all. And we're going to get a foul on the play. So Madu goes down. He was tackled. You're called out for the game. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. We're 1-10 the last 11. It's not good. Cowboys one of the worst run teams as of late. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad as of late. Yeah, Tillman. Tillman got him studs. Tillman got him studs up on the cleats. Oof. That's got to hurt. Foul on the Americans. Throw in here. After the contact. Headed back by the USA. And they'll get the interception. Here we go. They'll reset now. At the center. De La Torre. De La Torre gives it off. Now trying to work down the wing. Back to Ream. At the center line. We're at halftime right now. We got 10 minutes till the start of the second half of the Thunder game. Again, if you like what you see, accept that like button, subscribe. Jetstone count because we're in franchise. Okay. I have Jetstone count, then Sabres. I'll go Sabres then. I'll go Sabres. Arvston. Bad pass and good job there by the Americans shielding it to prevent a counterattack. Would have been pretty bad. Nice job there by Luna. And it goes back to Richards. De La Torre. Ream. Freeman. Not going to try to work across the field. Slow, methodical build-up here. Back to Ream. Ream going to try and play the long pass, it looks like. He's looking for something. So goes short. Goes off to McGlynn. McGlynn gets it back. He'll feed out wide. Some space here to get a good cross in. Not going to do just yet on the edge of the box. Work down the touchline. Doubled, and they'll reset. I would have gotten the cross in way sooner. McGlynn. Back it goes. Can he get the cross over? Buasal cannot, going low on that one. It's a bad pass to Luna. Not a lot of power on that one. So before I get the answer, yes. Yeah, Sharks. Yeah, good on Sharks. Good on Sharks on that. Yeah, Southern Emperor Pesto. I did see that. Way too young. Way too young. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, let's on the channel. You're going to say back in possession here. Hoyer Persevaro, I think you're right on that. I think you're right. I liked his enthusiasm. I liked him a lot. It was very different, but I liked him a lot. Arvston. Work the 2-on-2. It's a bad touch, though. A bad first touch by Luna, and he'll push player in the back. It's going to take a quick free kick, though. Saudi gets it back. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you tuning in. Stolen away, though. Luna gets tackled from behind. It's going to be a free kick for the Americans. Will they play it short or go into the box? On the slide tackle there from Saad Abdulhamid. At the 40th minute mark. Again, we're not calling the Gold Cup. It's just the... this game's at the half right now. 22-point game. Non-sponsored half better than ESPN at halftime. Yeah, I will never take a sponsorship. It would be crazy if I took like Odds Jam right now and told you could get 25% off your first month. Teams NBA that play game 7 home win roughly 3/4 of the time. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. We got a new video coming out tomorrow. We have a video that came out today about the 2001-2002 Toronto Raptors and how they're related to the NFL and NBC. Broadcasting controversy, NBA video, NFL video, 3-in-1. If you like that, click that link above. Yeah, I saw the Snoko guy passed away this week. Hopefully you got to see the movie at least before he passed. I mean, the Snoko guy is iconic. The Snow Cone guy is iconic. Just really sad. They're going to go deep on the free kick. Try to find a head, but easily headed away by the Saudis. Stays with the USA. They'll have to reset by midfield. Nothing doing on that set piece. Now it's McGlynn. McGlynn, poor first touch, bit heavy. They have to reset back to the keeper. Back to Freeze. Freeze. Ream. Back to Freeze. Limu or Doofenshmirtz. Doofenshmirtz gotta test out the innators. Like, I would get to test out the innators. I mean, that'd be cool. That would be really cool to be able to test out all the innators. Because the sponsors usually like send you the products. Like, I reviewed this product and it was incredible. It's midfield. De La Torre. Freeman. Back to De La Torre. One touch pass back to Richards. He'll work it out wide. Can he keep it in play? Header to keep it in play, but too much on that pass. to Arvston, and it will become Saudi ball as a result. Oh, no, I don't blame you, Jackson. I don't blame you. Obviously, still a 78.6% chance. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would say 65-35. I don't hate that. The ball went out of play, so throw in here for the Sods. And USA still in a very good spot to make it out of the group. That +5 goal differential. The Trinidad game doing a number on them. Are you guys seeing the jingle every time? Man, that'd be incredible. When did y'all expect it to happen earlier in 6-7? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely on that. Arvston. De La Torre. Because everyone else has been in California by that point. I think California would have happened by the early 60s. De La Torre. Arvston. Back to Ream. Haven't got any chance in the box the last 10 minutes. Splits the double. Nice bit of dribbling there. Now gives it off to Berhalter. His first touch in quite some time. Arvston. Back to the middle. The work down the right side. De La Torre. Some triangle passing. Foul from behind. No call. If there is, they're going to play advantage. Back to De La Torre. About 35 yards out. Ream. Now pressing up. They'll play it out wide. Nice pass by Ream on a rope to Arvston. He gives it off. Cross takes a deflection. And it will go back to Saudi Arabia. Cross takes a deflection. And now taking it down is Yaha. Is there a foul? It's going to go back to the Sods. No floor in MLB relegation should exist. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we're still at halftime right now in this game. Hence why we're calling the Gold Cup. Because why not? I know people do care about the Gold Cup. As do I. Because the USA soccer team has been terrible as of late. Needs some momentum. Some positive momentum going into the World Cup. Because this is not good. No one there on the receiving end of the hair by Al Bricon. So, back to the USA. Richards. Controlled possession in the last 6 minutes. USA looks to go quickly here down the right side. But a bad pass, trying to find Patrick down low. Intercepted though by the USA. After a heavy dribble there, De La Torre. Well, that's part of the system too. That's part of how soccer works. Berhalter. Gives it off. Arvston. They'll reset again. Ream. Nice find to Arvston. He's open for a cross. Arvston, cross, deliver. Nice cross, but saved on the play by Al-Akidi. Now a second effort. Header on it, but right to the keeper. Patrick Aguiman gets the header on it. Gets the header on it. The second matchup, the other one was the Sixers against the Lakers. The Sixers against the Lakers that day. Caitlin Clark, great player. Phenomenal player. The controversy, though, is insane. The controversy is, like, absolutely insane right now with that. If you're marking, what point did Pluto Stars have against at a hand? I would say you have 2 days of rest. I don't do it. I don't do it. You have 2 days of rest. Obviously, if it's a 20-point game, like 5 minutes left, that's different. But you have 2 days of rest going into Game 7. I wouldn't do that. Like, definitely not before the 4th. Yeah, that was a member question. Yep. 3 minutes of stoppage time here. A bad cross to El Aboud. Too high on that one. USA going to get a throw-in from their own third. Ream. To the middle it goes. De La Torre. Looks comfortable on the ball. Back to Ream. A former Fulham player. Tries to find his man working down the wing. Too much mustard on that one to Arvston. Out of play for a goal kick. Last 15 minutes or so, no chances really for either side. It's been a very midfield-dominated game with no real opportunities in the box for either side. It's been one of those games. Looks like it's going to be 0-0 at the half, barring anything crazy these next 90 seconds. Pacers will call play field pressure win title soon. Yeah, Auburn's Pacers, I would not have seen that coming. Ream clears it off the goal kick. Looking for Patrick. Nice shielding there. USA going to retain possession. But then back to the Saudis after And then we'll get a good touch on that one with Tillman. And now on the counter, here comes the Saudis, Al Aboud. Al Aboud trying to drive on Freeman. The center. Slide tackle. Gets the ball. Nice job there in Tillman. Shields. And they'll reset. Freeman. Bearhalter. Out wide it goes. Out wide it goes to Arvston. Can they get one last chance for the halftime break? Arvston at midfield. Resets back to Reed. Most underrated sport? I really like watching curling. I really do like watching curling. I'm going to switch out NFL helmets. Tonight. Tonight I'm switching out. So I have to redo the studio too. Not in a way that you guys would notice, in a way that just makes more organizational sense. Like, so I can, like, organize the bins better. That's a hard foul there by Arvston, and that should take us to the halftime break. Yes, I'm going to swap everything out, and I am going to organize the studio in a different way, but not a way that you guys will see. Not a way that you guys will see. It's more of, I'm going to have, instead of just, right now I have, like, different sets of helmets out. Like, I've got, like, 4 Patriots and 4 Bills, 4 Dolphins, 4 Jets. I'm not going to, but then, like, you lose track, okay, what goes where, and then the bins. So I'm going to just have, like, half the teams on display, half the teams in bins. It makes it easier for me to organize. So. But the background's going to go back to NFL setup. So we'll go back to AFC, NFC, Jaguars. We'll go back to that. All right, 64-42. 77% around with Indiana to hold on to this one. 24 minutes away from forced game 7. The first game 7 in 9 years. And here we go. Perfect timing. Nembhard. Up top to Turner. Halliburton. Where they're playing at home can be a burden. Oh, I know about that. Neesmith. Nembhard. Siakam. Guarded by Caruso. Has the height advantage here. Spins around, fades away from the elbow. Circles out, no good. Rebound by OKC. Siakam, 13 points in that first half. One of 3 players for the Pacers in double figures. In the corner, SGA. Back to Dort up top. Dort picks up his dribble quickly. Didn't do a whole lot that first half. Finds Caruso. Holmgren back to Caruso. So not Ryan with Hartenstein today to start the second half. Dort fakes the pass in the corner for 3. Going to try a 3. Too strong. And OKC just 1 for 11 from 3 to start this game from 3. Back and away in Indianapolis. I like it. Indianapolis. Nembhard. The all-time best Capital One commercial for March Madness. Pick on the right side, set by Turner. Driving here, Nembhard loses the handle. Caruso, tight defense. Last touch, though, off the torso of Caruso. Going to stay with Indiana with 7 on the shot clock. All good, RFK. All good. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And if you are a member, you can share this for other one of these streams. We have a new members-only stream on Tuesday night. College have a game at Navy's football stadium to fulfill Charles Barkley's request. Yes, they should. 4 on the clock. Turner. Nothing there. Going to just pull up a 3. A wild 3 as the shot clock was right out. Tight defense there by lead by Dort. Holmgren gets the easy board. So 1 big man, not 2, to start this half. For OKC, Hartenstein to nothing. Dort for 3. Falling down. No call. 1 for 12 from 3. Can't buy a 3 right now. Turner gets the board. Nembhard back to Turner. He's open for 3 at the top. No good. A brick fest to start this half. Dort gets the board. Feed went out, it's back on. At least it's back on. Yeah, I didn't get any feed loss. SGA. Posted up on Nembhard. Doubled. Tries to find Williams, but it's poked away before that. 13 turnovers for OKC. Minus 11 in that column. Transition 3. Halliburton, no good. No buckets for either side. 2 minutes in. To the half. Down low. SGA Caruso. Dort. Williams fakes the 3. Now steps back from 3. That one no good. 1 for a million from 3 at this point. Oh boy. Nembhard. Wave off the shot. Foul on Dort. I think it was on the floor. If you're wondering, exact numbers, OKC is 1 for 14 from 3. Last game, they shot 44% from 3. A lot different tonight. 1 for 14 from 3. Dort picks up his 3rd foul. Heavy rain here in Jacksonville. Oh, that makes sense then. Duval, baby. Duval, let's go. Yeah, I'm in Phoenix, so don't really know what rain is. Siakam, finger roll, no good. Tight defense by Holmgren. 2.5 minutes gone. No one with the bucket yet. Holmgren. Posting up on the baseline on Turner. Looking for some help. Backdoor cut. Nice feed to Caruso. Blocked, though, by Turner. And Siakam can't keep it in play. Back to OKC with 11 on the shot clock. You know, these are not bad shots. They're open. Like, it's not like they're forcing these. These are not bad shots. That's the problem with OKC. Sometimes it's not your night. Like, it's not like these are bad looks. They're running good sets, relatively speaking. They're just not getting them to fall. SG in the corner. Can Caruso get this ball in? He does. Guarded tightly by Nembhard. 9 on the clock. Holmgren. He'll try a 3. Line drive and out. Now, that might have been a bad shot. 1 for 15 from 3. Siakam gets to the board. Halliburton. In the corner. 3 ball. Turner. No good. Dort tips it back, though, and Siakam gets it. Second chance here for Indiana. 3 minutes gone. The score is exactly the same as it was earlier. Poked away. Nice defense there. Holmgren gets it out of play. 4.2, staying with Indiana. Oh, boy. This has been quite the offensive display this half. The ball went out of play. And the pep talk didn't work. Well, defensively it's worked. Halliburton. Nembhard. 3. Off the backboard. No good. Tip back by Siakam. Third chance here. Nesmith. Trying to drive on Holmgren. Nesmith. They want to travel. Not going to get it, but stolen away by Dort. Dort had to be careful there because he's on 3 fouls, but does get the steal, and Nesmith gets called for that one. 3.5 minutes gone in the third. The score is exactly the same as we left it. 0 for 13 combined from the field, both these teams are. SGA will take it down the floor. Trying to draw the reach and foul, not going to get it. Williams to Dort. He's 0 for 3 from 3. And that's his worst one yet. It's an air ball. Okay, those are some bad shots by OKC. The last 2 threes. 1 for 16 from 3. Yeah, at this point, yeah, you'll take this. The longer this goes on, the more you'll take it. Driving here, Nembhard loses the handle, but they're going to get a foul on SGA, team second. This has been quite the half offensively. Don't know what the record is for longest we've gone to start a quarter without a bucket by either side. But this has to be up there. Nembhard inbounding from the side. I'll give it to Halliburton at center court. Halliburton, a very good first half. Very good second quarter, I should say. 3 threes that quarter. One of 3 players in double figures. Halliburton, crossover on Holmgren. Kicks it out, back. Halliburton, layup. Finally, a bucket. The give and go with Nesmith in the corner. Timeout OKC. As the lead is up to 24. Definitely has someone keeping tabs on me to fair. Someone with a giant second move. Oh, boy. That's secret agent. Fairy godparents. Secret agent. Nice give and go there. Halliburton got Holmgren in midair. Was going to the corner. Give and go. Gets by his man, and easy does it. And a field goal is finally made. Took 37 years. If you're wondering, OKC this game is shooting 38% from the field. They are minus 11 in the turnovers. Jalen Williams leads all scorers with 16. He also leads in plus minus at minus 27. Tells a lot about how this game is going. Thunder 3 bench points. Desperate, yeah. Plenty of time to get possessions in. 3 points off the bench. Mr. Oregon, nice. And OKC just 11 points outside of the 2-headed monster of Williams and SGA. My room for? I just want a good game. I want a good game. I don't have a ring interest. My team is the Suns. We were out of it a long time ago. So, calling a game 7 would be fun, though. Calling a game 7 would be really fun. A shot has been made. Stop the presses. And we do have emojis in the chat to show your support for either one of these teams. If you are a member, you can use them. You can use these emojis. It's going to be live tomorrow for the D-backs Rockies game. Saturday live for one of those games on the side. You can help me decide which game we're calling Mariners, Cubs, Red Sox, Giants, or Braves, Marlins. And every donation made during this game counts as double toward you make the call. So if you donate $5, it counts as 10 toward one of the games. If there's a game you really want to see, let me know. And Sunday we're live. It looks like for Game 7, barring anything crazy coming up by OKC. If it ends in 6, then we'll be live from Mets Phillies. That's Sunday night. Right, OKC now having the turnover issues. Yep. How the turns table, as Michael Scott says. 24-point game. And again, it is a Thursday night. Thursday night, I sing with a live band at karaoke. $50 or more, I'll do any song on that list. And if you haven't seen today's video, we talk about the NBA. We talk about the 2001-2002 Raptors. They're not attacking the paint much. Yep. Well, Hartenstein hasn't done a lot today. Hartenstein today, 4 points, minus 19. And Holmgren just 4 points. So the big men combined for just 8 points. And Holmgren just 2 for 9 from the field. So it's been rough. It's been very rough for OKC. Not a lot of turnovers, yeah. Turnovers at 13-2. 13-2, which is not ideal. There are not too many games you can be down 13-2 in turnovers and be in a good spot. Last game, Sam Golden State and Cleveland was a stressful mess. Wasn't rooting for any one of them. Oh yeah, I was stressed out that game. That was the most fun I've had watching a basketball game in the NBA. I mean, that game was insane. That game was certifiably nuts. Jags for the Cardinals? Yes, it's State Farm Stadium. I will be going to that game. Well, hit by a foul ball in the dugout. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, but Jags for the Cardinals at State Farm Stadium, and I'll be going right around November. I will be there. Haven't bought my seats yet, but I will be there. I'm going to wait for them to drop. I can't imagine them shooting this for 2 games in a row. You never know. You never know. What might have been the bullpen managers from this year? Yeah, McCullough's not a good manager. McCullough's not good. All right, for the timeout, the Thunder have not scored a bucket in the last 6 minutes. SGA, finger roll, too strong, no good. Tip back, rebound by Indiana. Siakam, Nembhard, bounce pass down low, no one on Turner. No one on him in transition. Jags played in London this year. Who did we play in London? Rams. It's the Rams this year. Up to a 26-point game. Williams. Working the baseline. Doubled. They're going to get a foul, I believe, on Nembhard for reaching in. We are 4.5 minutes in to the half. The Thunder have not scored at all. No look pass by Nembhard to Turner. No one on him. Kenrich Williams misses his assignment. Back underway after the foul. 6 minutes without a bucket for OKC. SGA, 5 on the clock. Step back from beyond the free throw line. Way off the mark. Wide left. Siakam gets the board. Halliburton, quick pass. Shepherd, layup. Got it. And another timeout for OKC. Back-to-back buckets in transition. It's a 28-point game. Back-to-back buckets in transition. Another timeout needed. OKC's running out of timeouts. This game is getting very out of hand. It was 10-2 Oklahoma City. A 68-30 run since then. Oh, man. Yeah, only one game this year for the Jaguars. Yeah, similar to the Nuggets series, who was given away by a miracle. Almost go down 3-1, pull away game 4. Have a chance to win game 6 on the road, but don't. Yep. Insanity. This is some of the best defense I've seen by any team. They've not gotten easy looks this quarter, too. 68-30 run for the Pacers. When's Whitesell going to be waived? I think if it stays like this going into the 4th, it'll be waived. I think if it stays like this going into the 4th, they'll waive it. I'm not even sure it's waving the white towel. It's more, nothing that we have right now is working. It's over now for Halliburton shot. Yep, it is. The Thunder are minus 10 in the turnover column. No one besides Williams and SGA has more than 4 points. Williams minus 31 today. And the Thunder are 1 for 16 from 3. They have been atrocious as of late. They have scored 17 points in the last 17 minutes. I don't think I need to tell you that when you're on pace 1 point per minute, that when you're on a 48 point per game pace, that's really bad. Don't think I need to tell you that. Even 2 points per minute's bad, let alone 1 point per minute. Yeah, this game is B to A. This game is B to A. You are not wrong there. You are not wrong there, Coleman. They're running out of timeouts quickly. They're going to score in the third? It would be funny if they don't. It would be very funny if they didn't. The Pacers win Game 7. Should Haliburton be given Finals MVP because of that shot by default? I mean, he didn't get the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. He didn't get the MVP of that. I don't know. He disappeared in 2 of the games. So, I don't know. You're enjoying this? Yeah, as a Seattle guy, I get it. I get it. I don't know who gets MVP if the Pacers win this series. I think it's going to be dependent on Game 7. No one's running away with the MVP. So the Thunder have not scored this quarter. They have a chance to clinch the finals tonight. And they're not doing a good job at it. They're not doing a good job of trying to clinch this thing. Hartenstein checks back in. Some help down low. Wallace checking in as well. For the first time this set. Back to Hartenstein up top. We've now gone 5 minutes officially without the Thunder scoring to start off the quarter. SGA. Alley-oop. Hartenstein. Finally a bucket. It's a miracle. It's a Game 6 miracle, Charlie Brown. The Thunder have scored 5 minutes into the quarter. Haliburton pulls up from 3. Short. Rebound. Siakam. Back to Haliburton. Fakes the pass. We'll reset with 10 on the clock. Guard up top by Williams. Picks up his dribble. It's a bad pass, though. Trying to find Siakam. Intercepted by Hartenstein. 2-on-1 here. Hartenstein going to try to take himself foul on Haliburton. 2 free throws for the big man. Making an immediate impact since coming in. Got the alley-oop. Draws the foul. Sabbatical for a week, yeah. 2 free throws for Hartenstein. It's only the third player on OKC with more than 4 points this game. First free throw for the big man. It's good. Down to a 25-point game. Yeah, thank goodness it's 6 and not 7. Yeah, if this was 7, this would be very disappointing. This would be extremely disappointing if it was a Game 7. Second free throw. So McConnell checks back in after a great first half for him off the bench, just like he had in Game 5. Obviously, there's still a lot of time left in this one. We were down by 25. It's all hands on deck. You got to get something going. Second free throw. Injury happened yesterday? Yes, I'm with you. There shouldn't be more than 1 day in between the games. Hartenstein. Second free throw is good. But the whole point is that if you get Game 7, it's a Sunday night in prime time. That's going to be a ratings juggernaut. McConnell. Haliburton back to McConnell. Swings it out wide to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Driving here. Now kicks it out. Open for 3. Toppin. Hit 2 in the first half. He's got 3. Obi Toppin. 3 3-pointers for the former first-round pick out of Dayton. Up to a 27-point game. Season double figures. Hartenstein. Picks up his dribble. Now driving here. Loses the handle. Foul. 2 free throws. I think Turner going to get called for that one. That's 4 on Indiana. Hartenstein trying to take over this game and give him some spark. They only score for Oklahoma City 6 minutes into this quarter. With 2 free throws for the big man once again. Was 2 for 2 at the line last time. 2 for 4 during Game 5. So Bruce, we're a little bit like Chris would say, yes, I get that. It's like when Trump Bulky got fired. I was like, that's Christmas Day. Yeah, Thomas more threes from the Thunder. Yes. He does. 3-1. First one good. Harnstein. 6 points this quarter. That's the good news. The bad news, he's the only one to score this quarter. Halfway through. 25-point game. Halliburton, McConnell. Toppin gets it. Toppin trying to drive on Hardenstein. Kicks it out wide, but Joe gets the steal. Not that it matters because they're going to get the charge. Kenrich Williams set his feet nicely outside the restricted area. Going back to OKC. Hardenstein mounts SGA. 5:40 to go in the third. And we're not doing overtime tonight. Just keep that in mind. SGA tries to draw the foul and does. That should put him in the bonus. If I'm not mistaken, that is 5. That should put him in the bonus. Jumps in our pool. Nice. Yeah, I was at the gym when it happened. I was about to work. I'm like, holy cow, that just happened. Otherwise, I would have gone live. I would have gone live immediately after. But that was fun, just celebrating the bulky firing. Oh, man. Yes, it's because owner, yeah, they changed the language. I don't get it. I don't get it. No one associated it like that. First free throw, SGA got it. In the bonus now, the rest of the way this quarter. Yeah, that's why. They changed it from owners to governors. Not crazy about it. Second free throw. SGA 4 for 5 at the line tonight. Shooting about 90% from the line this finals. It was hot. I can see why she would say that. 2 free throws good, down to a 23-point game. The Thunder finally have crossed 50. Took him long enough. McConnell. Spins around his man, spins by Joe, loses the handle, reach and foul there. That's the third on OKC, working the baseline. Nice job there by McConnell. Still no field goals for OKC this half by a player not named Hardenstein. I believe they only made 1 field goal 6.5 minutes into the quarter. They're on the bonus the rest of the way. Trying to get into Tony Bradley. And out of bounds. No foul despite a jersey tag. And ooh! Ooh, Bradley with an elbow to the face on Hardenstein. They might review that for a flagrant. They might review that for a flagrant potentially as Bradley... He was pushed in the back by Hardenstein. No call. That should have been a foul. Can't keep it in. And then let's see what happens after the play. Hardenstein tries to get the board, and Bradley just elbows him in the neck. They could review that for potential flagrant. As Bradley loses cool. Tempers flare, and they might review this, and SG going to the line. There's no need to review it. It's a flagrant. It's a flagrant foul. SG at the line. And OKC trying to come back in this game by just going to the free throw line. That should have been a foul. But then obviously you can't do what Bradley did afterwards. They missed the foul call. There was a push. I mean, he got all the jersey. Pushed him from the back. That's obvious. They missed it. But then obviously you can't elbow the guy in the face. Bradley lucky he wasn't ejected out of that. SJ hits the free throw. Down to 22. One run around McKean McGreer was fired. Not sure if I want that to happen because I probably missed the playoffs. It's a massive whack. Yeah, I don't think they fire Grier if they make the playoffs. Timeout on the floor. 73-51. OKC not going away quietly. Necessarily. And appreciate all you guys tuning into the chat. 73-51 your score. So he's going to fire because he's getting number 1 seed in the Super Bowl? We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Give me to go to commercials. Well, I think someone called timeout. I think the Pacers call time. And they have to call a timeout. Someone's got to call time. USA's got a corner kick meanwhile. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. Again, we're not doing OT tonight. Keep that in mind. If it's Richards right at him. Gotta be a record. Oh, it's not a close to a record. The Valley-Oop game took 32 minutes to play the final 2 minutes. The Valley-Oop game was 32 minutes to play the final 2. All right, back underway. After the timeout. SGA. Joe, he'll try a 3. His first shot of the game. That one's good. Just the second 3 for OKC today, and all of a sudden, it's under 20. Thunder on an 8-0 run. There's the second field goal this quarter. McConnell, corner. Bradley not going to try the 3. McConnell back up top to Nembhard. Driving on Joe. He draws a foul. He'll shoot 2. Bones lost. Yeah, at this point, it's a day that ends in Y. No, it equals wow. Fact. But I've got a good reason to, because obviously I'm doing the karaoke tonight. And, again, $50. I'll sing any song you want me to on this list. We got Evanescence tonight. We got Nirvana tonight. That's a guarantee. Evanescence, we're going to see how that goes. We're going to try our best with that one. You guys vote on that one. First free throw, good. We're going to see how that one goes tonight. Hoping it goes well. I've never done it before, though. I've never done it. Smells Like Teen Spirit? Yeah, we can rock that. Evanescence, we will try our best. Second free throw for Nembhard. 2 for 2 that trip. Nembhard this postseason. 78% the free throw line. Back up to 21 with under 5 to go in the third. SGA driving here. Kicks it out. Bad pass, but finds Williams. Back to SGA. 10 on the clock. Driving on Nembhard. By the elbow. Want to fade away. And that one good with the foul. While falling down. Both teams in the bonus. At this point. And SGA having a good third quarter as of late. Draws the foul on Nembhard. Didn't look like there was much there, but Love Shack. Oh, God. That's on the list. That's on the list again. $50, I'll do it. $50, I'll do it. Free throw is good. SGA converts the N1. He's up to 21 points now. 18-point game. McConnell. Pick on the left side. Set from Bradley. Up top it goes. And Bradley played a lot as of late. Didn't play the first 4 games of the finals. McConnell. Cross it over on Hartenstein. Kicks it out for 3. On line and in. Nembhard. Back up to 21. Second, so it's karaoke. SGA, nice feed to Hartenstein, but Hartenstein runs into Nesmith and stolen away. Another turnover for the Thunder. Forced by the Pacers. McConnell picks up his dribble. Nembhard back to McConnell. He'll run the point, kicks out wide to Toppin. Toppin back to McConnell. McConnell, with Halbert on the bench, loses the handle, goes off his foot. Joe dives for it, as does Wallace. Jump ball. It's a tie-up with 8 on the shot clock and 3:53. We have emojis in the chat. Show us for either one of these teams using them. And if we have Game 7, it'll be the first time in 9 years we'll be on the call Sunday, as we've been on the call for all these games except for Game 2. Because of... Why weren't we on the call for Game 2? Oh, UFL Championship. Right? Yeah, that... Was that UFL Champion? Wait. What was... No, that was Stanley Cup. Wait, what was the conflict for... Why were we not on the call for Game 2 of the finals? Try to think. Wait, we're on the call for that. They don't quit. They do not. They do not. Oh, UFL playoffs, not the championship. We're because of the playoffs. Yeah, championship was on a Saturday. Jump ball here. Height advantage with Wallace on McConnell. And OKC will win the tip, force it to go out of play. OKC was down 29 against Memphis, came back in that one. So a 28-point game at one point. OKC winning the turnover battle this third quarter. SGA. From the second block, dumps it down low, but Wallace loses the handle. It's a good feed, but Wallace couldn't hold on. Toppin gets the steal. McConnell. Fades away just for the free throw line off the backboard. No good. Wild shot. SGA gets to the board. It was UFA playoffs. I was thinking, it's been a long season then. SGA. Layup. No good. Tight defense there by Nembhard. McConnell's got it. He'll slow it down. Then we'll give it off to Nembhard. Nembhard with the contact. Layup. Go to line shooting 2. Blocking foul. And Nembhard goes to the free throw line once again this quarter. Again, new video out. We talked about the 2001-2002 Toronto Raptors. Talked about the game between Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, the game that NBC did not air because of a conflict with the NFL. We have a new video dropping tomorrow, Jets related. So click that link above to watch today's video. First free throw is good. The video is doing very well so far, so appreciate you guys a ton on that. And Jets video tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Script is halfway done. Clips are already in, so shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. Second free throw. Got it. 2 for 2. 4 for 4 this quarter. 23-point game. Was 22 at the half. Pacers still in control. Williams. It's had a quiet quarter. Can't get that one to go. And last touched by Wallace, trying to get the board. Meanwhile, substitution looks like Shepard checking in for Nembhard. Shepard's been pretty quiet these finals. He'll check in. As OKC has made just 3 field goals the first 9 minutes of this quarter. McConnell in the corner, trying to work the baseline, trying to draw the blocking foul. Not there, but kicks out to Shepard in the corner for 3. Shepard misses that one. Too wide, rebound by Wallace. Wallace now gives it off to Caruso. Caruso trying to drive now, kicks out to Williams, fakes the corner 3. Caruso. Pick on the right side, set from Holmgren. Caruso, Williams. No SG out there right now. He's on the bench for a little bit. Pulls up. That one no good. Williams struggling today in this second half, and McConnell gets the board. 2:30 to go in the third. McConnell up top for Nesmith. Nesmith, Siakam. Shepard's trying to get a cut going. But nothing there. It's going to be Siakam. Trying to work on Holmgren. Fades away from the elbow off a push-off. No good. Rebound OKC. It's Wiggins. Behind the back dribbling to alleviate the pressure. And he'll spin around. He was way too ambitious. 2 spin move, or 2 behind the back's a spin move. He's always going to lose that ball. Not many ball handlers can do it like that, and definitely not him. Toppin, the dunk attempt foul, 2 free throws coming up. Yeah, Wiggins, a bit too ambitious there. SGA will check back in during these free throws. Very ambitious, actually. Like, way too ambitious on that one. And then Wiggins gets called for the foul. Not a good sequence there. Not a good sequence there. First free throw good. Hitting their free throws this quarter. Up to a 24-point game. Toppin at the line. He's got 12 points today. Shooting 70% the free throw line during this postseason. Checking out is Nesmith. We all 60 minutes gone in the Gold Cup game. Still nothing between the Saudis and the Americans. Second free throw, no good. Toppin 1 for 2. Caruso gets to the board. Caruso back up top to SGA, who checks back in. SGA's got the matchup one-on-one, driving on Siakam. Now they close it on him with Toppin. Up top it goes. No look pass by Dort to Caruso for 3. That one out. McConnell gets to the board. Just 2 3-pointers for OKC. 3 quarters into this one. They're 2 for 18 from behind the arc. 11%. That ain't good. McConnell. Pick on the right side by Toppin. Nembhard back to McConnell. McConnell driving on SGA. Double. Bounce pass to Nembhard in the corner. Not going to take the 3. 5 on the clock. Nembhard up top. Siakam. Big man 3. You betcha. 27-point game. Pacers on a 9-0 run. Just to look like the Thunder were trying to get back into this. The Pacers have extended their lead. OKC just 15 points this quarter. SGA picks up his dribble. In the corner, Wiggins gets Nembhard off balance. Back up top it goes. Williams. Dort fakes the step back on top and now going to try the step back. That one good. Third 3-pointer for the Thunder today. Dort finally on the board. 50 seconds to go. His first 3 of this game. After hitting 3 3-pointers last game, struggling today. Finally gets one. McConnell. Toppin fakes the 3. He'll try another one. Got it! His 4th of the game. He's got more 3s than the entire Thunder combined. Obi Toppin. A monster game for him off the bench. The bench, a big reason why the Pacers are in front. SGA, because the bench for OKC is not doing anything. Caruso swings it out. Wiggins open for 3. That one clanks out. 2 strong stagman support. Shot clock turned off. Yeah, the Thunder can't buy a 3. That's really what it is. Oh, is he offside? Oh, USA at 1-0, but he might be offside. He might be offside. Toppin for 3. He's got 4. Can't get a 5th. Nemhard back up top. Shepard 3. Catch and shoot. Got it. Off balance 3 just to beat the shot clock. And call it send OT? No. No, we're not going to do that. Because I have to leave anyway in like 40 minutes. So. And we did OT stream earlier. 90-60. Pacers 12 minutes away from forcing game 7. Shepard just had to get rid of it as the shot clock or the game clock was winding down. We have not a game 7 in 9 years. 12 minutes away from going back to OKC. 99.8% odds. That sounds about right. We have a ton of viewers. Yes. Game 7, winner take all. Sunday night, it's going to be probably at least 25 million. I guess 25 million. I'm going to refill my water really quickly, so give me a second. I'm going to go to the bathroom and do that. Yeah, get rid of the O's. You got an ice score. You do. All right. Has anyone ever come back down 30 and a quarter? I doubt it. The largest fourth quarter comeback. Apparently it's 29. How's it going, Arc Phoenix? Appreciate you, man. Apparently the largest fourth quarter comeback in NBA history is 29. In the playoffs, it's 24. Sure, going over 100? Idiot. Getting pulled over for seeing twice in a week. Yeah, so I think the largest fourth quarter comeback is 29. The largest in a playoff game is 24. This is 30. This is 30. So, good luck there. Oh, they're going to count the goal by the USA. I thought it was offside. I thought it was offside, but okay. I'll take it. 1-0 to the Americans. And we're not doing OT tonight. Tomorrow, what's our schedule for tomorrow? I'm hopping off as soon as this game is done. Tomorrow, yeah, once go 7 just because it would be fun. Fewest points through 3 games and seeds for the Thunder. Yeah, that's a bad time to do it. Bad time to do it. Tomorrow we're going to be live for... Oh, we're doing a Q&A overtime tomorrow. Okay, wait. Yeah, we're doing Q&A overtime tomorrow as well. So we're going to do Q&A overtime tomorrow. That is at 6 o'clock Eastern. And they'll be live at 8:30 for the Rockies D-backs game. Because that game is an 8:40 local start time. A danger? Yes. When you speed twice in a week, you go triple figures. Yes. You go triple figures, you are a danger to people on the road. You are. Back underway. Wallace floats it up and in. Can the Thunder pull off the greatest comeback in NBA history? The former Pacers arena? Oh, the former one. Who's your arena? I don't know. McConnell fades away, gets it to go over Williams. As the Thunder do not look like they have their starters out there. There are no starters out there for the Thunder. I see Jalen Williams out there, number 6. So Thunder might be waving the white flag. Thunder might be waving the white flag. Last week spent. Yeah, you get ticket twice in a week. Yeah. 3 ball, no good. Rebound on the play for OKC by Wallace. Yeah, they benched everyone. Wiggins. Marcus. Oh, yeah, Marcus Square. To Kenrich Williams. Williams. Finger roll foul. Foul by Siakam. When will the Pacers empty their bench? You figure Halliburton's done for the day, barring anything crazy. No reason to chance anything with a 30-point lead. When will the Pacers empty their guys? It's the Pacers A/B team. Yeah, it seems like garbage time. First free throw, no good. It's the A/B team against the B team, if you can call it that, for the Thunder. B/C again. We're seeing Jalen Williams, the 6'9" center of Arkansas, in there. Clanks both free throws. And Williams did not play the last game or the game before that. Watch MJ's return game. Yes, that was that. It was funny. That one, the return game. It's funny because there was a controversy around that because that was supposed to be the only thing on that Saturday. So there was a foul on that. But when the NFL moved their schedule, it interfered with the playoff game, for the playoff game. And the playoff game that day was Bears-Eagles. So tickets actually did not go for that much for Jordan's return game because the Bears won at the same time. First free throw, no good for Naismith. Pacers win all. This is the greatest upset in history. No. Cavaliers. It's the greatest upset. 3-1. You go down 3-1 against a team that won 73 games in the regular season. That's the greatest upset. 1 for 2 that trip. Again, the Thunder have emptied the bench completely. Mitchell is in the game for, I believe, the first time these finals. 3 ball, way off the mark. I know he played 4 minutes in game 1, I should say. And he played 3 in game 2. But he hasn't played in a while. He has not played in a while. This is first time since game 2. Fade away from the elbow. No good. Rebound by Jalen Williams. McDavid reaction camo on the broadcast. I did not see that. Out wide. Wiggins. Up top it goes. 3 ball. Kenrich Williams. Got it. Down to 28. Timeout on the floor. So Carlisle takes one here. They're really emptying the bench where you're playing guys like Mitchell. Mitchell, this just his 11th game this postseason. So all the backups in right now. Indiana calling timeout. I think they'll give their stars one more shift. Again, if anyone donates $50, I will do any song on this list with the live band. I'll record it, post it on my Twitter. I've done it before. If you want to see an example of that, I will link that here. Corey Perry, the Bills of the NHL. He's the Hurricanes, which is the Bills of the NHL. Pissed off the lowest net rating of any champions as being a 16-team format. Yeah, but I mean, the Cavaliers was a bigger upset. I get like the net ratings and the I get that, the net ratings and the stuff with the analytics. Which someone's saying tonight for sure. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Someone donated a 50 for that, or actually, it wasn't a 50 for that. It was a 50, and then we voted on it. And you guys vote on Bring Me to Life, which we will see what the heck happens. Try to say for James Harden? Yes. That was 5 and 6. Yeah, but neither of the Bills. Wait, neither of the Bills. That's why I was confused by that. And I'm definitely doing Smells Like Teen Spirit. And that one I know I can crush. That one, no issues there. I know I'm going to rock that. Bring Me to Life I've never done, and it goes pretty high. So it'll be a lot of falsetto. Be a lot of falsetto on that. I've been planning out how I'm going to do it, but it should be good. We'll make it work. I'd say Corey Perry is the Gail Gilbert of the NFL. I would say the Gail Gilbert. Right, we also did Baby One More Time. Yes. And that was what I linked. Yes. I linked the Baby One More Time one. 2016 Cavs the greatest come. Yes. Yeah, I linked Baby One More Time. That's that link. So if you want to see what it's like, if you're thinking about donating a 50, It also counts toward you make the call. It actually counts as double toward you make the call. So keep that in mind. So if you want Red Sox Giants, yeah, it can work for some heavy. I've done Enter Sandman. I can do Smells Like Teen Spirit. I can do Smells Like Teen Spirit. I've done Enter Sandman. So I will link that. Pacers minus 25.5. Yeah, I take the Thunder. I would take the Thunder. Usually this is around the time that you're going to see maybe a bit lackadaisical and whatnot. This is stunning. Yeah, the burst of crawl. Yeah, this is Enter Sandman. That one's Enter Sandman. So if you're thinking about donating the 50 for any song tonight, keep in mind it counts as double toward you make the call. So if you want Red Sox Giants, you want me to do a song, you can give that game the lead with one game to go and that you make the call. Do black metal. They have Crazy Train. They do have Crazy Train on there. So that's some of the magic they get on Thursday nights. You want Marlins to have about $200? Yeah, pretty much at this point. We got Yamamoto just had an immaculate inning that got taken away on a bad strike 3 call. Yamamoto, he should have... Oh my god, I just saw the call with Yamamoto. My god, that's terrible. Meanwhile, Thunder still have all the backups in. Pacers do not. Same lineup that ended at the timeout. Neesmith to the elbow, Siakam. 3 on the clock. Fades away from the elbow. Too short, rebound by Jalen Williams. They made the Thunder tonight. Yes, they did. Do you mind win the Philippines? What's the worst that could happen? Blocking foul there. Oh, God. Might win the Philippines. Gosh. I'd be dumb enough to do it. I would be cocky enough to do it. As crazy as that sounds, I'd be cocky enough to do it. So 2 free throws coming up here. Williams will go to the line. Neesmith, blocking foul. Look at betting odds for a while because Kevin Hart's driving me crazy. God, those commercials are insufferable. First free throw. Got it. Jalen Williams. Not to be confused with the guard Jalen Williams. The center Jalen Williams, number 6, at the free throw line here. Just 55% these playoffs. Tim's kind of a rough day today. This make me happy. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. As a Thunder hater, I get it. 1 for 2 that trip. Fade away from the baseline. Got it. McConnell. Might win the Philippines Urban Legend. Oh, it's real. It's real. Yeah, I have to write my will. Oh, it's 100% real. 100% real. Step back 3 for Joe. He's got 1 3 today. Can't get a second. McConnell gets the board. And when will the Pacers empty their bench? The Thunder have waved the white flag. A bad pass by McConnell. Feeds it out to Williams. Williams to Wiggins. Layup. Foul. He'll shoot 2. That's when Texas says. Oh, yeah. God bless those commercials. The day that they get regulated, where it's like smoking, where it's legal, but you can't advertise it on TV, will be the single greatest day in television history. And that comes from someone that does enjoy sports betting. And obviously I'm partnered with OddsJam and whatnot. But what song at Thursday night usually performs the worst? The people usually perform the worst. I have never, in my 5.5 years there, heard a good rendition of Love Shack. Every version of Love Shack goes exactly how you'd expect. McConnell. Turner. Gives it off. Mathurin checking back in for the first time this half. Shepard. Pick on the right side. From the Indiana logo. Got it. Pull jumper is good. Back up to 29. So it's tonight. OKC knows they have 2 chances to win tonight. So throw darts on the board, see what sticks. I don't know about that. This is more than just throwing darts. 3 ball is good for Jalen Williams. Down to 26. I get why you're rooting against it. I get it. Especially if you're moving and your friends work for them and lose their jobs. Here's the emphasis by 18 shot attempts. Yep, they've gotten the offensive boards. Bad pass by Mathurin to Turner, but able to pick it up with 8 on the clock. Backdoor cut to Siakam. Siakam loses the handle. Picked off by OKC. Wiggins loses that handle. Butterfingers now goes to Shepard. Shepard gives it off. Extra pass. Mathurin the slam. It's good. 99-71. Favorite karaoke I've seen in my place on Thursday nights. I saw someone do Purple Rain one time, and it was Prince reincarnated. I still have the video to this day. Mitchell. Williams. Down low. Wiggins. 2 more Jardins commercials, so you get a bad stream for a month? I don't blame you. If it's the original one, I get it. Mathurin. Puts up the shot, no good. Williams gets the board. Cambridge Williams. The Fred Shire voice? Yeah. But they're drunk. The best one I've ever seen, Foul play, 2 free throws coming up. The best one I ever saw was someone did Purple Rain. It was the only time I ever saw him there. I saw him there one time. Did Purple Rain. Never saw him again. But it was... like, it was basically Prince was reincarnated. You were a Pistons fan? I did not know that. Would never have guessed that. Like, I still have the footage. I'll play it at some point on stream. I mean, it was the most magical thing I ever saw in my life. First one's good. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. It was literally... you could have convinced me that was Prince. That was at the bar that night. It was that good. It was like my 3rd time ever there at that bar, and I'm like, holy crap. I've never seen anything as good as that in my life. I probably never will. I've seen some good performances. 2 free throws are good. There's one guy that does AC/DC, and he sounds just like him. That's always fun. One of these days, I'll get that on film. McConnell pulls up from the elbow. That one rims out, no good. Sound just like Prince. Yes. Literally just sounded like Prince. One of the Pistons, literally. Williams. Corner 3, no good. Mathurin gets the board. It's a 3-on-1. Toppin loses the handle. Foul, though. 2 free throws coming up. Like, it was legit stunning. So that AC/DC guy is great. Purple Rain, they took it off, but it's still there. If you want Purple Rain, it is still there. They add and remove songs all the time. Not all the time, but like there's some songs that they don't do. There's some songs that they add. There's some songs that are not on the list that they'll sometimes play. First free throw, no good by Toppin. Like they did Mother one time by Danzig. 1999. That used to be on there, I think. I think it used to be on there. I think for $100, they will add any song. I think for $100, they let you add any song. So if I get a 200, I could probably get you to add a song within reason. Mitchell, out wide. Like I really want them to add a few songs. Like Do Looks Like a Lady would be a fun one to add. Holiday by Green Day would be a fun one. Mathurin, Turner, layup, loses the handle, out of play though. Staying with Indiana. Right, Pistons played Detroit. Yeah, they were Auburn Hills. Pistons World Ball would be a great story. It would be a great story. Yeah, they would be the better team. They would be the better team. Pacers only forfeited the Thunder. As now the Pacers are emptying their bench. Turner checks out. We get a game 7. If we don't, I will do ridiculous things on stream at this point. There's no chance. But no, they played over here, so they do. Different. That's very different. It's a whole different suburb. McConnell. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Williams. Like, it would take the greatest comeback. This would make 28-3 look like child's play if the Thunder came back. Joe. Down Holiday, yes. Down low, layup, got it to go. Up to 25. Any songs that people perform ever sound good? Sweet Caroline is usually pretty bad. Hot to Go, Party in the USA, usually go about as you'd expect. 3-ball, rims out. And Joe lets it go out of play. Hot to Go usually, it's a fun song, but like the people, like Party in the USA, Wannabe, Timeout Indiana. What else usually does not, people don't do well? What else? Black Velvet's usually just a slog to get through. Black Velvet is on the list, but it's usually a slog to get through. But it's on there. Most people suck at it. What other songs? do people usually not do well at? Dancing Queen? Yeah, I would say those are the big ones that people usually do not do well at. That I've never heard a good rendition. Great song. No, many were clear in Detroit. 1? Oh my god. That's it? Jeez. You like when I see folks slaying Scrabbles to challenge ton? Top thumping's fun, but no one ever does it well. Still focusing on game 7? I do too. I'm pretty sure I guys tuning in for this stream. But yeah, those are the... I'll link the song list again. The bar was in Florida and they always won the Stanley Cup. Someone had Pink Pony Club. That'd be ultimate troll. Yes. Well, you hear Pink Pony Club at least 3 times a night. At least twice a night. You will hear Pink Pony Club. Like, it's one of those songs that I've gone to karaoke for a while, and ever since last year, I've heard it a lot. William Hung for a 200. I mean, that's a many original songs, so I do it. I would do it. I would do She Bangs for I'll get him to add She Bangs for a 200. Game 7, I got the Thunder on Sunday. Never want to pile on an opponent? Yeah. Probably done British Prep for Thumb Thumb would be done right? Yeah. Just believe. Mr. Brightside, I mean, that's a classic. But I've seen people not know the words to Mr. Brightside. I'm like, why are you doing Mr. Brightside? You don't know the words. Like, it's one note. Like, how do you know the... Like, everyone knows the words to this song. But I've heard some good ones. Usually, like, there's some songs that you know if they perform, they're going to be pretty good. All these game shows to having none Detroit cause a huge issue. I don't blame you. When you go from having your comfort programming to not, I mean, I get that. Shapey usually doesn't do well. Just looking at the list here. What else? You know, I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah, I don't think they need hyper focus for the next game. I don't think they need. I think there's going to be enough motivation as it is. We're going to hop off right after this game is done. I'll just keep that in mind. No overtime tonight. Detroit's game shows. There you go. Psycho Killer? Yes. Psycho Killer usually does pretty well. Psycho Killer people usually do a very good job at. There's some that's not on the list anymore, but you could still request it. I don't know why they took it off, because they still play it. Sober by Tool. I've never heard a bad rendition of Sober. If someone is Sober by Tool, you know they know what they're doing. Williams for 3. Got it. Yeah, Sober by Tool is on the list. I don't think it's like officially on for some reason, but like they don't update the website a lot. Like they update the website like once every 6 months, but Sober is on the list. So if you do want to hear me do Sober, that is on there, and usually that goes very well when people do Sober. Matherin, Step Back 3, no good. Does not even hit the rim. Mitchell, Allison Shane, they had Man in the Box. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while, but that usually goes pretty well. Dylan Jones checking in for the Thunder, down to a 20-point game. Jones, it's been a while since he played. Played 2 minutes in game 2. Well, only 2 minutes he played. Unless he was out, Jimmy. Yep, there you go. But yeah, Allison Chain say a Man in the Box. Top and fade away. Got it. If I was getting 50 part of the request set. Yeah, you can add that. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Sober's still there. Sober is still very much there. I don't know. Sometimes the website's weird like that. Layup there. Mitchell, no good. I puke beforehand? I wouldn't. No. But I get the nerves. Shepard, working the baseline, a layup. Can't get it a go. Second chance, though. Shepard gets the board back to Toppin up top. Toppin guard by Williams. Toppin, fade away from the elbow. Got it from his spot again. 24-point game with 4 to go. That's not pro athlete. Yes, O'Toole is on there. Finger roll. Can't get that one. Mitchell. Bounce pass by Jones. The dunk by Joe. None of the starters have played this fourth for OKC. They've thrown in the white towel. And they will play for Game 7. So I think Dieng is going to check in on the next dead ball for OKC. Dieng, this will be his second appearance of the finals. He'll play 2 minutes Game 2. 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Williams. Goes a bad love shack. Love shack, usually people suck at that. It goes exactly what you expect. Joe. Williams. 3 ball. As Furpy checks in for Indiana. Closes down on that one. Reason why the 2 greatest words are Game 7. Absolutely. 3.5 left. Mathurin. We'll hold it here. Thomas Bryant checking in. Sets a pick on the right side. Was it some pass on King 5? Ooh. Down low. Bryant. Layup. Foul. 2 free throws coming up with 3:04. Maybe because of Canada. They might have CanCon might apply to Detroit too. It might apply for some places in Detroit. I'm not sure. It wouldn't shock me though, because they're around the border. Emptying the bench here. First free throw of Bryant, no good. As Toppin checks out for the last time at home. Shiny heavy people with... Oh, they don't have that. But man, that would be insane. They did. I don't think they have REM. I don't think the band has REM. You know, they don't have REM. Mitchell. Driving on Shepard. Of the quarter. Joe goes off the hands. Back to Indiana. Luis Cortez swims. They don't have that, but that would be a fun one. That'd be a fun one to do. That'd be a really fun one. They don't have it. Now, millions are watching when I do it. Tremble. That's why these are athletes. Ready to do a D-back team? Yes. A song made you cry. I mean, the version, like the ukulele version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow is, like, beautiful. Like, on like a karaoke? No. I've never cried at karaoke. Mathurin. Non-lose by originally do not have. Or End of the Worlds we know. They don't have. Mathurin. I'll give you the list. I'll give you the list. Mathurin, 4 on the clock. Step back 3, blocked. Outlet pass. Dieng. Blocked by Mathurin. Out of play. 2:24 to go. I'm pretty sure you guys are tuning in. This game has been a bloodbath for a while now. Thunder emptied the bench in the 4th quarter. This one's been decided for a while. And we're not doing overtime tonight, so just keep that in mind. Inbound from the side, Jones. To Joe. Joe by the elbow. 3 ball. Dieng. Too strong. More bad 3-point shooting by the Thunder. Rebound by Shepard. And the Pacers will hold here. It's done in one take. At like midnight. It was like 3 in the morning or something. That was insane. That's hauntingly beautiful. Out of play. Going back to OKC with 2 minutes. I will give away 100 memberships if OKC wins this game. Yeah, try someone drunk doing it for the Worlds we know it. Oh, man. Can you imagine? Mitchell. Finger roll. Got it. Yeah, see funeral, as you should have. Well, if this game goes OT, then we'll do OT for the game. But this is not going OT. Not going OT. 90 seconds to go. James Johnson. Deep 2. Does not even hit the rim. That's why you know when James Johnson is playing how this game is gone. He played 3 minutes Game 2. That's it. Just his second appearance of this finals. Just his 5th game of this postseason. Step back 3. Good. Down to 18. Thunder making it semi-respectable, but... So, a long ways to go and way too little too late. OKC will win the 4th quarter, but the 2nd and the 3rd, not so much. What about 7 minutes without scoring a single bucket? Bryant for 3. The big man knocks it down. The center makes it a 21-point game with 57 seconds to go. as it's a formality at this point. And we're going to sign off as soon as this game is done. We'll be live for Game 7. Panthers host the season opener next year. I would say the Lightning. I would go Lightning. Or Bruins, just for the sheer hilarity of it. Do we have a timeout, really? We have a timeout on the floor with 57 seconds? Are you kidding? With the game over? Are you actually kidding me? Why do we have a timeout? Why on earth do we have a timeout here? .1 game with 57 seconds left. There should not be any timeouts. Just slaying the inevitable at this point. For the first time in 9 years, we're going to have a Game 7. Oklahoma City, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday. So obviously we're not doing Mets-Phillies anymore as a result of that. Here's a Bush and Shevin. Just let it go at this point. None of these guys are going to play Game 7 anyways. When I saw Tyler Childers 2 weeks ago, the venue had an after-show karaoke party. Oh my god. This drunk woman butchering Man, I Feel Like a Woman. Yeah, people usually butcher that song too. They usually butcher that one. And they're reviewing this for some pushing and shoving. None of these guys are going to play Game 7. Like, there is no chance any of these guys play Game 7. So, like, what are we even reviewing? They're going to eject Johnson, I believe. James Johnson's gone. Yeah, I can tell you're a big game show fan, yeah. We saw something on the clock run down saying your best player out there so we can do a couple of shifts. Yep. So free throws for Joe. Well, that's impressive, David. First free throw for Joe, got it. So Johnson, you figure that's the end of his season. I don't think he's playing Game 7. And OKC will take it down the floor here. Mitchell. Williams. Backdoor cut. Bad pass. Trying to find Joe. It's going to stay with OKC, though. Going out to Indiana for the next 5 days to meet with a friend in town just outside Indy. Oh, God. Sunday night's going to be a zoo. Sunday night's going to be insane. The biggest game in Thunder and Pacers history. 3-ball Joe. Got it. He's got multiple threes, but too little, too late. 17-point game. Shepard will take it down. Toppin will hold. And I'm not sure they're going to run a possession here. They might just go shot clock violation. Give it out to Mathurin. He'll hold. Shot clock violation. The crowd on their feet for a standing O. The last time they'll see their Pacers at home this season. Will be raising a batter the next time they see him. For the first time in 9 years, we will have a Game 7. The Pacers are not done yet. A convincing win that was not as close as the final score indicates. The Pacers take it 108-91. A dominant performance. Outscored by 19 in the second quarter. Held to no buckets in the first 5 minutes of the third. And Jalen Williams, the hero last game for the Thunder, minus 40 today. With Caruso off the bench, minus 33. It's almost impossible to do. Minus 33 off the bench. I don't even know how that's possible. Honestly, couldn't tell you how that's possible. But Caruso minus 33, no points for him off the bench. And Game 7 is set for Sunday. In one of the biggest games, the biggest game in Thunder history, the biggest game in Pacers history. One of these teams will win the championship in the NBA for the first time ever. The other have to wait another year. Again, no OT tonight. Last call for karaoke or anything like that. Again, $50 for any songs. Otherwise, we are going to sign off here. I'll post the videos on Friday and Saturday. New video dropping at 8 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. We're going to talk about the New York Jets. And we're going to talk about something bizarre that happened in 1970 with them. And also, if you haven't seen today's video, we'll talk about the 01-02 Raptors and how they got impacted by the season that the NFL had. So, click that link above to watch a broadcast of controversy video relating to the NBA. So, appreciate all you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. Will OKC win their first since moving? Will the Pacers win their first in NBA history? We'll find out in 72 hours. See you guys then. New stream tomorrow. Overtime stream, Q&A overtime at 6 o'clock Eastern. 8:30, we will be live for the D-backs Rockies game. Take care. See you guys soon.